All right, so let's do a recap of the previous session. What can everyone remember who was in the previous session? Well, the previous couple of sessions for Helen as well.
Well, we had the election results come through.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yes, and Hector, it was a landslide. I think from memory it was like 93 votes for, or 93, 94 votes for and 6 against.
Yep.
So that was sort of like a carryover from the 2 sessions ago to last session, and that's where we picked up at the start of last session.
Basically, there's a young necromancer attempting to take over the area and steal some diamonds from a rich family. This is the necromancer on the left here, Ulkred, who has now been revealed. And so initially his plot was foiled, and he attempted then to pose as a townsperson in order to win the election for the new town speaker, but that plot was also foiled by some meddling adventurers.
He had a lot of empty promises and sway in certain events to go his way. He was stopping the fish from the fishmongers, scaring off the wildlife from the hunters, on the notion that he will restore all that and make good mead,
Good mead great again.
thrive. Yeah, I didn't want to go there.
Yep. And so he was foiled, he lost the election, and then he attacked.
Tanty?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Chucked a Tandy, disappeared, and he returned with a legion of zombies and other foul creatures to attack the Androma estate.
Correct. There was ogres, zombies. There was a battle in the courtyard at the front of the estate.
There's like all different types of zombies, kobold zombies, like lizard zombies, regular people. Yeah.
Ghouls.
Ghouls,
yeah.
And then the big abominations.
And Vakos summoned a nipple on the forehead of one of the ogre zombies.
Yes. Thank you, Ivanna. That was Ivanna's holy water.
Oh yeah. We successfully used one of the holy waters.
Yeah, that was my first action. I'm using it.
And
What was that nipple on the forehead?
yeah, it produced what does it say?
Like extra body part or
Yeah,
something.
an extra body part. So Vakos decided that it should be a nipple on the forehead. And Hector Androma died.
Oh.
Oh, that's right, he did.
He was disemboweled by a ghoul.
Oh.
How's that after winning the election?
Yeah, on the day of the election. And his father was summoned from the dead to attack them as well. This is his father on the right here, Mikhail Androma.
He was a tough cookie.
Yeah. And speaking of tough cookies, Tokra went down as well.
I did,
Had to
yeah.
make a death save.
It was a very close fight. It was not looking good at a couple of points there.
I think we're all, you went down. I think we're all hanging in there by less than a handful of hit points each.
Yeah, lost Ned a couple times.
Yeah.
Jelk kept us, kept some of the perimeter free, running up and down the side of the house.
Vakos summons a giant
I did
elk.
Ivanna justice. I was controlling that Ivanna for the night.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I
Kept her alive, don't worry, she's fine.
I didn't do anyone justice. No, you did. You finished the fight with a murderous pickaxe, or nearly. No, you finished the fight with an exploding head, but you did also a murderous pickaxe prior to that.
Teeth grinder was like nothing could touch him.
He was
Nothing
the real
could touch
MVP. Yeah, he was unstoppable, that man.
In both fights, did not take a hit.
Whoa.
I think he's a bit too powerful. We're overshadowing the characters a
No,
little
it's
bit.
okay. That's all right.
All right. And so yeah, you fought the Ulkred's minions back, and then Brachior Androma, the only surviving Androma, aside from his grandmother, who is far away in Waterdeep, he said that he was going to try to move the diamonds out of the house in order to protect them from Ulkred.
And plus, Brachior as well doesn't want to be speaker. Doesn't want to take on the role of speaker.
Yeah.
Is that the mayor?
Mm.
Or whatever?
Yeah, the town speaker is kind of like the mayor.
Mm.
Yeah, he didn't want the job, and he's obviously pretty distraught. His like brother was manipulated into killing his dad, and then his brother was killed. But yes, it's now a few days later, and you're all still in Goodmead, or maybe some of you have arrived in Goodmead. But this is a remote winterbound community in a place called Icewind Dale. It lies beyond the spine of the world mountains to the north, in a frigid land known as the Frozen Far. And Icewind Dale is this area within the Frozen Far. And Goodmead is a modest town of timber buildings that's sort of tucked between an evergreen forest and a partially frozen lake. And the streets are partly covered in snow, and there's a large mead hall with smoking chimneys at the center near the pier. And the town probably is home to around maybe 100 or so people. And it's currently still without a town speaker. But it's a small enough town that there's not too much chaos as a result of this lack of leadership at the moment. But it's currently around midday, and it's pretty overcast. The temperature is around -3 degrees Celsius, which is actually a relatively warm day in Goodmead. The seasons are it's warming up a little bit. Not that it ever ceases to snow in the region. But yeah, it's been a few days since the attack on the Androma estate, and all of you are sitting down for lunch at a small inn known as the Eat, Drink and Sleep. It's a converted 2-story house that's located in central Goodmead, and it's a short distance from the mead hall, and it's a pretty cozy place. There's a crackling fire that's like making the windows foggy, and there's mismatched tables and chairs and wooden shelves behind the bar that are like displaying all of these knickknacks and dusty bottles and things like that. And it's mostly empty, save for a middle-aged female halfling in a plain dress and apron. And I imagine that those of you who were involved in the previous events are probably sitting together, although you can tell me if you're not. But there's at least a couple of you that would be, I imagine, sitting separately. And the female halfling, whose name is Meggie, many of you know her, she kind of comes over and says, "Oh, what can I get for you today?" And especially those of you who know her from helping to protect her previously from extortionists, she sort of says, "Your gold is no good here," and she serves you for free. And it's like midday. You're kind of preparing to have something to eat or drink, or maybe just one of those two things. And the door to this inn is split into 2 horizontal sections, and each of them has like a separate doorknob. There's kind of like the lower door for like shorter patrons, and then the both of the doors open together for larger patrons. And suddenly both of these sections like swing open and like bang against the wall, and a human man stumbles in with a distraught expression on his face. And many of you would recognize this man. immediately as Brachior Androma, the owner of the Androma Mead and Merchanting Company, or the AWMC as it's known. He's a tall, lean, muscular man. He's dressed in furs and leather, and he has this long, straight black hair that's kind of tucked behind his ears. And he's holding a bottle of whiskey, and he's obviously drunk. And he glances around frantically, and he zeroes in on Ivanna and Teddy and Tokra and Vakos. And he strides over to you, and sort of foregoing an apology for the interruption, he begins to speak with urgency. He's like, "I'm glad you're still in Goodmead. I need your help right away." So let's do a round of character introductions, maybe just for these 4 characters to start with, and we'll do the new characters in a second. If you want to just describe your appearance, what you're doing and thinking, and maybe why you've stuck around in Goodmead for the last few days since Ulkred's attack on the Androma estate. We'll start with Ivanna.
Okay. Ivanna has bleach blonde hair, green eyes. She's a high elf of Lathander, like a cleric of Lathander. And yeah, she's very much into nutrition, so she'll always, order something healthy at the bar. But she doesn't mind a drink. But yeah, she'll try and different herbs and that sort of stuff, and she's good at she's a believer of you are what you eat. So she likes to test out a whole heap of different things as well, and she believes she's blessed, and that the blessings pass through her. So yes, she will bestow it on. She'll find a way to concentrate the blessings if she can.
Very mysterious.
The magic of Lathander passes through her. All right, Teddy Broomsticks.
Alright, so Teddy and his twin brother Ned Broomsticks they're gnomes, although unfortunately Ned has been turned into an imp. So Teddy's not too happy about that, and then come up to Icewind Dale to try and find a way to get his twin brother back to his gnomish state, although hasn't had any luck. Got swept into a big political event instead, but that's okay. There's plenty of life left to live with Teddy. He's got a dirty blonde beard and a pointy hat that he had to cut little holes out of so that his ears can breathe and poke out. He's really into his geotechnical consultancy as a profession. He loves to go into caves and not so much for the sense of adventure, but more just for the structural stability of the systems. And it can fetch a pretty penny in securing these geotechnical foundations. So he stayed in Goodmead though. He's thinking of switching up his career actually after he made a pretty significant discovery a few days ago, and that was what an allergy was. And it was unheard of in the town of Goodmead. And Teddy has stumbled upon this idea of allergies, and has since been he managed to scrounge up a little bit of dog hair, and he turned it into a little bit of a paintbrush, and he's now just been dabbing people with this dog hair to see if they react how someone had in the past. Because there's clearly not enough known about allergies in this town, and Teddy's trying to pioneer but it's a clinical trials, so to speak. And that's why he stuck around.
I think he invented the word.
Yes, he coined the term allergy. He did.
Nice. Dr. Broomsticks. All right, Tokra.
Tokra's a bit of a hulking Goliath. He's got smoky white skin. He's bald. He's got a scar going down his face here over one eye. He's quite muscular. He's about 310 pounds. He's not really wearing armor. He's got kind of sort of tattered, sort of not really fur, just like leather over his body, and just some traveling pants. He definitely looks like he's not dressed for the cold, but it doesn't affect him outside. He's got a fancy ring on his hand, and he's sitting there with his maul next to him. Probably he's pocketing some of the carrots and other veg that Meg brought over for him that he asked for his lunch, while also chewing some steak and having a bit of a drink of a mead. And he was probably talking to Vakos and Teddy and saying about he's pocketing the veg for his good friends Beatrice, Gladys and Agnes that he regularly visits on the side. Give him a little treat that he likes to see his friends. There are some goats that he met on a previous adventure for those new guys.
I guess the
Goatfriend.
He's a good friend of animals.
I guess also the goat herd now is also like knows you pretty well.
Yeah, the goat herder. Yeah.
He's probably asking about Teddy's Talos brother. So I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah. Teddy promised to like start a church of Talos with him.
Yeah. Tokra just like, oh no, I don't hang around with that guy anymore.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, and lastly, Vakos.
Vakos. You'll see Vakos. He is a drow elf. So he's got mid-length black hair, black beard, mustache, with dark leather and very fine embroidered clothing. Dark black and brown, dark browns. He'll probably be sitting on the edge with the chair on the corner of the table, just warming up his lute, not playing anything in particular, but just just warming up, just this little melody. I think he'll definitely be hanging around town because of all, even though there was some atrocity, but the town's been brought back to life as well, because I can gather that the food started coming back to the town. Everyone's sort of on the high spirits. So he would, give his services to make of note free of charge, of course, to livening up the place as well. And you also mentioned to Ivanna, thanks very much for the holy water. If you ever feel a blessing passing, can you please bottle a couple for myself? Thanks.
She hands over a couple to him. I've got some in my inventory.
Let me have a look. How many? Oh yeah, so you do have two. Do you want to give them both to Vakos?
Yeah, if he wants, yeah, he's probably. I won't get any. I don't roll well for initiative.
You'll probably roll really high now that you've.
Yeah, that's right. Damn, I could have used that.
Nice. So yeah, Brachial comes over to you and he says he's very, very glad that you're still in good mead. And I need your help right away. And he explains the situation. As you know, Ulkred has been attempting to steal his diamonds. And in pursuit of that goal, he's already killed Brachial's father, Mikhail, and his brother, Hakdar. And you also know the powerful cleric of Lathander, known as Gefren, who was sent to Icewind Dale to hunt Ulkred down. And so Brachial's a bit drunk, but he sort of holds himself together. Maybe there's the occasional hiccup. And he says, after the battle at my home, Gefren proposed we smuggle the diamonds out of Goodmead, since we expect Ulkred is scrying on the house, as he has done previously. But there was also more to Gefren's plan. He suggested we simultaneously lure Ulkred into combat with a decoy. But now, I think Ulkred must have seen through the ruse. I think he's finally gotten his hands on those diamonds. After all that we've done. And that's why I'm here. It's not only that those diamonds are mine, but also, you discovered that he's trying to use them to perform some kind of resurrection ritual or something like that, to bring back an unknown entity. And who knows who that might be, so I need you to find Ulkred and take the diamonds back. And at this point, Vennfjeld and Inspector Wumbo, you're sitting nearby, and you can easily overhear all of this. There's basically no one else in this little tavern connected to this inn. So you have an opportunity to get involved. So let's do some introductions for you guys. If you want to describe your appearance as well, and maybe what you do and say in this moment. And also if you want to explain why you're in Icewind Dale and maybe like what it is that motivates you to volunteer. We'll start with Vennfjeld.
Well, Vennfjeld is somewhat, it looks like a Goliath, but if you would take a Goliath and shrink it to more than half its size, like it's like 4 feet tall, but he's bald. He has all the body covered with markings in his gray skin with blue eyes, and he's wearing what looks like monk robes. So his chest is fully exposed, and the only weapon that you can see is a big hammer, which it doesn't look like it's that much of a weapon, but it looks like very nicely elaborated, like a good craftsmanship. And he's drinking a lot. He's literally drowning himself in alcohol.
And what does he say at this moment? Why does he volunteer? I assume he volunteers.
Bye, guys.
Can you remind me what was the last sentence that this Androma guy said?
Yeah, so he just needs people to track down this necromancer and to get his diamonds back.
But he didn't scream it out loud. He was talking to these poor guys, right?
It's like a pretty small, there's just this like small bar connected to this converted house, this inn. And it's like midday, and so it's just basically the four of them at a table, and he kind of comes storming in and starts speaking to them. He's drunk, he's speaking quite loud, and you're the only other two people in this bar. So you're just like sitting like a couple of like a meter and a half away. So it's like very easy for you to hear like everything that was said.
Yeah, cool. Well, I don't know how much I should tell about the backstory of Vennfjeld, or how much should come into the game. But let's just say that he is a bit desperate to prove himself constantly. So he's gonna take the chance, and so he's gonna rise, gonna come close to the table, find a spot where he can come in between the two people in the table and slam the glass where he's drinking. So if you need help, you need a giant like me.
Brachio looks over and like looks down at you. We could probably do with as much help as possible. If you are a giant, as you say, at least internally. Then I was going to offer a bounty for Ulkred and the diamonds, but I would certainly accept your help as well if my friends here are okay to work with you.
He looks around to the people.
Yes, yes, little Tokra. you can join us.
Name's Vennfjeld.
Vakos, nice to meet you.
Vennfjeld, and Tokra sort of puts his hand around your shoulders and takes you in and says, "Welcome to the group."
Yeah. Thank you.
Teddy will hold his hand out for you to shake.
He's gonna get.
Will guidance you.
For the shake?
He's gonna get close to Tokra in particular, because he recognizes him as another Goliath. And
Oh yeah,
gonna-
you're really 8 foot tall. Yeah.
yeah, he's a tall Goliath. Yeah.
Double your size. Yeah.
He's gonna extend his hand and say his full name, which is Vennfjeld Galaganathi.
A pleasure to meet you. And as we've got a handshake going, in Teddy's other hand, he'll pull out his dog paintbrush and just I just see if there's any allergic reaction.
There is none. I think.
Okay.
Should I roll something?
No.
You can if you want to.
Unless you're allergic, it's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you. You can roll something if you want to. Give me a D100 and you can assign your own percentage chance.
How do I do this? So I just select one of these, the 100, and
Roll.
What percentage? And if you roll below that number, then you are allergic to dogs.
I don't know. What percentage should I?
50.
50.
Surely be
Well,
quite
roll a
low.
coin.
Yeah.
You're living with
Go for it.
Goliaths that have like dogs and wolves.
Yeah,
around.
wolves and stuff.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
would be low.
2% or something.
Yeah.
10%.
I mean, how many people are allergic to dogs? Like, not even
Yeah.
that.
I would almost give just a 1%.
Whoa, 99.
I don't think you're allergic.
The paintbrush withers.
The reverse of an allergy.
Hey, just look at you like a bit confused. And like,
It's for research. It's for research. I'll explain everything later.
Be a sensitivity reaction.
Brachio's like kind of standing here going like, I don't know if we have time for this. The day is growing colder. But
Teddy puts the dog brush away.
Inspector Wumbo.
I hear you need something to be found. Inspector Wumbo's your guy. And you see this little 3.5 foot gnome emerge from the shadows. He's like looking quite sharp in a wool felt hat and some long dark coat. And he, by his side, he's got this rapier, so he's got that sheathed, and he comes out and says that he's Inspector Wumbo, and he's sort of been. I've been here. I'm here because I've had some bad bets on some dogs, but
Some dogs.
don't spread that around too much.
You might be allergic.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like,
Stay away with that little paintbrush thing. But I think he notices that Brachio seems like a bit of a wealthy man. So he says, "So if you need my services, it for the best tracker in all of for all the land. You gotta pay a pretty penny, but I'm here for you.
He says, an investigator, an inspector. That may also be just what I'm looking for. I need these diamonds back as quickly as possible, and the trail is threatening to go cold if somebody doesn't go right away. So, of course, if you're capable of working with these other fine warriors, then I also have enough gold for you. You do notice that he looks quite wealthy, even though he's like drunk and a bit disheveled. He's wearing very fine furs. He probably has like a few rings on. Very like well-made, well-tailored leather clothes. Good tunic.
Yeah, where should we get started looking for these guys?
So he says, well, here's the thing. Goatfriend suggested that I send a caravan to the town of Bryn Shander and guard it conspicuously so that it looked like a diamond transport. And Goatfriend volunteered to hide among the wagons with a host of warriors, led by my loyal head of security, Teethgrinder, the Goliath warrior who many of you know. Goatfriend believed that Ulkred was scrying on good mead, as I mentioned, and that he would take the bait, and that would allow me to smuggle the diamonds into East Haven with a shipment of mead. The mead caravan was escorted by two foreign elven mercenaries. We disguised them so that they looked like foreign traders. And they carried a coded letter for a trusted contact in East Haven, who would store the diamonds in a secret location. And then we would have them moved further along after the process was complete. I had faith that Goatfriend would succeed, but I thought it best to move the diamonds anyway in case he did not. But Ulkred must have found out about the diversion, because less than an hour ago, one of the caravaneers returned to Goodmead, having fled an attack by a host of undead on the road to East Haven. The driver didn't see how the battle ended. He got out of there too quickly. He told me he just fled, but it didn't look good. They were overwhelmed, and he thinks that the mercenaries and the other two drivers are almost certainly dead. So I was looking for people who would go and take a look for me. And as you can see, he kind of like points at the window. You can see maybe it's like starting to snow a little bit out there. As you can see, it's I'm a bit worried about an encroaching storm. And if you're going to investigate the scene of this crime, you'll need to be quick, which is why I need somebody to go now. I can't simply wait for Goatfriend and Teethgrinder and the others to return from Bryn Shander. Are you able to go immediately?
I think Tokra just stands up like, I'm ready to go now. He looks around.
Yeah.
I did, of course, agree to pay you, and I would be willing to pay you 10 gold pieces each if you can locate Ulkred. Maybe work out where he's hiding. I figure if he has just attacked this mead caravan, then he must have left tracks in the snow. Perhaps you could follow them. There must be some evidence of some kind. 10 gold pieces for his location. But I would pay all of you an additional 30 gold pieces each if you can return the diamonds to me.
Oh, that's almost my whole debt. Yeah.
What about with Ulkred's head?
Of course. Do you mean how much would I pay for Ulkred's head?
Correct.
For Ulkred's head, I would pay easily double what I just offered. Maybe even more. We would have to discuss that if you were able to achieve that. But here's the thing, I don't need you to fight. Although if you do, that would be... I mean, if you were able to do that, I have seen you fight him before. And you had, well, you were very successful. But really, all you must do is locate Ulkred's lair, sneak in, try to steal the diamonds back, and escape. And then Goatfriend and Teethgrinder will assail the location upon their return.
Okay. We have our dog sled still from a couple of days ago. What we arrived on. Could we take the dog sled?
So the dog sleds, so you've had the dog sleds that you were traveling with Andelka with. I think she probably would have paid for those originally. Like that was like several months ago. And then subsequent to that, I think Haktar like lent you some dog sleds. I don't know if you have your own. I don't.
Or maybe might speak to the team, maybe hire to speed up the journey. Hire a couple of dog sleds.
You can speak to Albrecht, the kennel master. He would rent you a dog sled for 5 gold pieces per sled. Although there's a good chance, I'm thinking that the tracks, if there are tracks, will lead off-road. Because this part of the road on the way to East Haven is going through the wilderness. And I believe Albrecht charges 50 gold pieces for a dog sled if it's not returned. But you're welcome to go and speak to him, of course.
So, Brachior, you kept this close to your chest. How many diamonds are we looking for? What's the quantity?
There are upwards of 25,000 gold pieces worth of diamonds. An enormous amount of diamonds. It will not be hard to recognize them when you see them.
So I'm just trying to convert. Do we need assistance carrying that back? Like, how's that from a mass point of view?
No, it would be still in a reasonably sized sack.
For Tokra or for Vennfjeld?
I think even Vennfjeld.
Okay, Vennfjeld. Okay.
Even Teddy or perhaps even this Inspector Wumbo here could carry the diamonds, I believe.
Okay. That's good to hear.
It is their rarity, not their size, that makes them expensive. I realize some of the common folk have probably never encountered diamonds before. I hope I'm not overstepping by explaining them.
No, we just need to know what we're dealing with. We don't want to get there and have logistic issues trying to move them out.
It should not be a problem, I imagine.
Well, Vennfjeld takes the cup and drinks everything on one go. I guess there's no more time to lose. So we should go. And he starts walking, but he starts walking to the door that is not the front door, so it's going actually to the bathrooms.
Yeah, there is only like one front door, so there are 2 rooms on the other side, I think, but yeah, they're just like smaller rooms.
He's just a bit confused. He understands, but he's a bit...
He's been drinking since morning. Where is he going?
Little friend, it's the door's this way. And come on, buddy.
I knew. I just wanted to check if someone was following us.
Maggie's like, if you're looking for the outhouse, it's outside. You need to go around the front and around the side.
Yeah, that's
Haven't you already been there like about 5 or 6 times today?
Anyhow, are we going?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Before you leave,
go,
Brachior
guys.
says, he kind of adds candidly, by the way, I expect you will return with all of my diamonds. If you find them, those who think to steal would do well to remember the power that I hold in Icewind Dale and beyond as the owner of the AWMC, not to mention the allies that I've acquired. I respect many of you very deeply, but I thought it was better said than not said.
How many diamonds are there?
He names a number of diamonds. How many?
They have names?
There are something like 20 diamonds.
Ooh.
Tokra looks at his hand, says, "That's more than I can count, sorry."
There are above 10 diamonds. More than 10. Significantly more. Twice that many.
Oh, so count with toes too. Got it.
Indeed. All right. So you leave the Eat, Drink, and Sleep, and you head north along the path to... Well, are you going to go and get... do you want to rent dog sleds?
Each? We get a dog sled each?
You can go and speak to Albrecht if you want to...
Oh, I
If you
don't
want to
think I've got
rent
it.
dog sleds. I think you can fit like a few people on a dog sled.
I think Tokra just starts quickly walking towards the destination that we're going. So whether or not others go for a dog sled or not, but Tokra's on the road.
Did Brepio say how far the site was? By just walking there?
He probably would have said that it's maybe a couple of hours.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
Good, because I'm fresh out of corn.
It's a bit hard to hear you, Anna. I'm not sure.
Really?
If might just be
Okay.
me.
How's that?
That's better. Okay. So yes, so you decide not to go and speak to Albrecht. He would have been happy to see you, especially Teddy, who worked out that his daughter is allergic to dogs. And you head north along the path to East Haven. And yeah, it takes you a couple of hours. And as you're traveling, it begins to snow. It's pretty light snow at first, but it is starting to pick up as you approach the Eastway, which is the road that connects East Haven to the western towns and Lake Mare Dwalden, which is a lake to the west of where you are. It's probably, yeah, sometime just after midday at this point, or a couple of hours. Maybe it's around like, yeah, 2 in the afternoon. And yeah, the wind is picking up, the snow's getting heavier, and the temperature is dropping. It's like -5 degrees or something like that now, and you can hear the winds buffeting and the branches creaking. And you also hear in the distance some wolves howling, probably seeking refuge. And just before you reach the Eastway, you spot the caravan. There are 2 wagons on the road, while a third lies overturned in a snowbank, billowing black smoke. A couple of mules remain tethered on the road, and they're just like trembling. You're not sure if it's from fear or the cold or probably both. The rest of the mules must have broken free, and they're nowhere to be seen. And you can see right away that the body of one of the drivers lies face down on the ground, and there are sunken patches of dirty snow that are sort of cradling pools of blood here and there. And there are tracks everywhere. There's obviously been like a large number of beings of some kind or another. What do you do?
Tokra talk to the...
I was going to say Tokra's going to start his 10-minute ritual of the throat exercises to start wanting to talk mule.
All right.
Now, there was quite a few tracks around. There was a skirmish here. Is there... Vakos is actually looking for more tracks that are leading out from the skirmish. As in, the way that they fled.
Yeah, give me a survival check.
Okay.
Can I give him guidance on that?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
So it's a D4.
D4. Cool.
Oh yeah, Ivanna, you picked up a chainmail of necrotic resistance.
Yeah, I saw. I was like, ooh, epic.
Uh,
Can it be all black and like, really oozy?
Definitely. What's it oozing? Just
Oh, it
malice.
just kind of looks like it's like drooping down, like it's kind of a bad stain, I guess. Kind of looks like it's got that effect that it's oozing down.
Goatfriend gave it to you after the battle, so maybe it was like he probably has access to some of these things from the temple. Maybe it's like he's a very fashionable dwarf. Maybe he just doesn't want to wear that one anymore, and it's too big for him, so he palmed it off to you.
Ooh, cool. Yeah, thanks, Catherine.
But for an 8, Vakos, you can see. Firstly, you can see fairly easily that there are most of these tracks seem to lead towards the east through some trees and some kind of rocky areas. And you know that to the east of here is the Redrun River, where you've been before. And you can tell that these tracks were left predominantly by medium-sized humanoids. And that's about all you can tell.
I think Vakos will say to his party, let's see if we can investigate pretty quickly before the tracks are covered in snow if it's starting to come down. It might be difficult to track them later.
Alright, Teddy might go over to the overturned wagon and kind of investigate whether or not there's any signs of residue from the skirmish, like if there's animal fur or any bits or pieces left behind that would give us a clue about what happened.
Whether they had allergies.
You don't see any dog hair anywhere. Seems like a good sign that they had allergies.
Lots of tissues.
You see, firstly, as you approach, that the wood near the driver's seat is charred, and it's still smouldering, despite the squall. And that's the reason for this billowing black smoke. And the blackened body of the driver was like propelled forward into the snowbank, and it's still lying there. You can give me an Arcana check if you want to see if you can work out what might have caused this charring on the seat and the body. But otherwise you don't see anything else in particular in the upturned wagon itself.
Okay, 22 for Arcana.
Yeah, you're pretty confident that this was something like a fireball spell.
Yeah. Guys, it was definitely a fireball spell. Okay, and the body you said had been propelled forward.
Yep.
Okay, might have a look if there's anything useful on the person, any keys or anything like that.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Sure. Ooh, good roll.
So you have a search of this body, and you do find that they still carry some gold. You actually find 32
Wow.
32 gold pieces in a little sack inside their coat.
All right.
And you think this kind of suggests to you that this attack was probably not financially motivated.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you were necessarily suspecting that anyway.
Okay, well, I might give that to our treasurer, Vakos. Do you want to hold on to that?
Yep, I'll add that.
You also you notice something under a thin layer of snow near the hand of the burned man. Something kind of reddish and like glinty underneath the snow.
Blood diamond.
Underneath the snow adjacent to him or like beneath?
It's like his
Where-
hand is like lying like this, like, and like
Okay.
just over here, there's like something buried under a little bit of snow. It just kind of glints in the light.
Right. What I might do is cast. I don't know if this applies to snow. I'll leave it up to you. But I might cast. Where is it? Mold earth and just kind of gently try and remove the snow from where the item is to just kind of get a better view of it without having to touch it.
I think I would say that the snow is more of a watery thing, so I don't think I would. But we can say that there's.
Do you communicate what you're seeing or what you're trying to do?
Yeah, definitely. I can bring everyone over and say I've found something.
Okay, because if
Interesting.
Vennfjeld knows what you're trying to do, Vennfjeld can just melt the snow a bit.
How do you melt the snow?
With let me find the name. Elemental attunement. So technically, I can manipulate a bit of. No, it's the.
Is it elementalism? Is it a spell? Like cantrip?
Yeah, elementalism. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Where was it? Spells? No, effects.
Yeah, it's
Sorry, I'm
in,
getting used to this. Here. Elementalism. Yeah.
yeah, effects looks like spells, and the book doesn't look like spells. It gets me every time. I've been using Foundry for a long time, and I still. Beck and water.
Yeah, Beck and water. You create a spray of cool mist. Alternative, you create 1 cup of clean water. So I guess I can just create a bit of water around the area, and that should aid melt a thin layer of snow. So if it's not too deep, it should clump it a
Okay.
bit. So that, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. So maybe like both of you kind of casting these minor spells on this area. Maybe the mold. Maybe there's like a bit of like dirt beneath this object, and so maybe some of that kind of like shifts and gives way a bit. And then Vennfjeld, your spell also kind of melts some of this ice and frost
I think
around
that
it.
it makes more sense. I can actually, because it's actually more in fit with the character, to just create a bit of sparks. If it makes more sense.
Oh yeah, you can try both. Maybe you try the water and it just like freezes all of the snow, so then you have to try the sparks.
Okay.
So it'll melt some of this ice away, and it looks like a vial with a red potion in it. And it strikes you pretty quickly that you don't think this is actually a landmine, but rather a potion of healing.
For sure. Vennfjeld, if you'd like a potion of healing, you're more than welcome.
I can share it with the group. Takes the potion and select who was the nimblest of the group.
Look, as a rule, I tend to take everything, but I'm willing to let this one go.
I don't need this type of shit. I mean, thank you, but
I've got one, so I'm okay.
I'm pretty nimble. See, I'm pretty light on my feet. He does a little dance. I'll hold on to that.
Does he sink on the snow, or is he walking like over the snow without sinking?
Yeah, maybe like, he does a little maneuver for a little bit, then he starts sinking.
Give me a performance check.
Huh?
Give me a performance check, Inspector Wumbo.
Woo.
You gotta dance for your potions of healing around here. 5. I feel like as you're dancing, you accidentally step in one of these like little reservoirs of blood.
It's on my shoes.
But I'll give you a potion of healing.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you. Guys, it looks like there's been a murder. Are there any other bodies?
Yeah, that was my question. Yeah. How many bodies are we seeing exactly?
Okay, so there's I think there's only that one body, because I think oh no, sorry. There's the blackened body that was propelled from the upturned wagon.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another body just lying on the road.
Is that body also charred?
That one I feel has been disemboweled.
Intense.
Does it look like large claws have done it? Does it look or like, yeah, I tell what has done it?
Give me a medicine check.
Ooh. Medicine.
I guess that would be a medicine check.
Oh dear.
It's too hard to tell. There's too much blood. It's a mess.
How old?
Can I look around where I think maybe the fireball would have come from in that location? Like like if it was to propel the guy out of the caravan to the front, I would assume it hit from behind. So can I have a look around that area?
Give me an investigation check to see if you can sort of identify the trajectory of the fireball.
It might have even been an inside job from the back of the car.
Too difficult to tell.
Spontaneous combustion of one of the passengers.
Yeah, because there are 3 wagons. And the 2 mercenaries are gone. You don't see any evidence of them, the 2 elvish mercenaries.
It's true, because there should be more people.
So there were 3 drivers, one of them ran back to, survived, escaped and ran back to Goodmead. The other 2 are dead, and then there's 2 elven mercenaries who were disguised as foreign merchants. They're not.
They're missing.
Yeah, they're missing.
How far through Tokra's ritual are we?
Yeah, I imagine at this point you would be finishing up with your ritual. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Tokra's gonna strike up a conversation with his buddies, the mules. He's gonna try and calm them down a bit. They're a bit cold and scared. So fear not. You're safe. Be calm. It's alright. I'll give him a tap. Calm down. It's alright. Ravage, scary things attacked you. They're gone now. They're long gone. Did you? I know there was a lot happening, but did you see them take anything? In which direction they went?
Take sack.
Yes,
Take sack.
Which way?
That way. Kind of nods in the direction of to the east.
Good. I'll reach into my bag and get some of those veggies that I was saving for my friends and feed them to the mule. Yes. Yeah. Good. So did they all leave that way?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Was there lots? Many.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. Well,
Bones.
you're not.
Walking bones.
Oh.
Yeah, just as we thought. You're not out of the woods. Mind the pun. Yet. You need to get to safety now. So I've got something that might help keep the wolves away from you, and I'll take out some oil that he's got in his backpack to sort of try to dampen the smell of animal.
We run home.
Yes. I'll smear some oil on them to like douse the smell of animal, so they smell a bit like oil. And then cut the rope and say, "Run as fast as you can the way we came. Don't stop."
Nice. That's so kind. They're like, "Thank you. Smells strange. One of them like runs up the wrong way, but then sees the other one running and kind of like looks back. And they like gallop back towards Goodmead.
And I'll relay to the group what I heard from them, the direction that they left and everything. Yeah.
Do we see any markings on the snow of someone that could have been dragged?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't see
Then I
anything
guess
that
we-
looks like that.
Okay.
Just lots of footprints everywhere. I mean, there's also like, kind of scuffle areas and this sort of thing. But yeah, nothing that looks like big drag tracks.
Ned, is Ned around?
Yeah, Ned's just kind of, I don't know, maybe he's playing like tic-tac-toe in the snow.
Maybe we should send him ahead along that path to the Red River.
Okay,
See what we can see
yeah.
forward. Yeah.
Send him kind of up. Maybe I'll turn Ned into a raven. I think he can do. Is it raven, the bird that he can do? I might turn him into a raven and send him forward to the river. It's within 100 feet.
Okay. How does he react when you do that? If he's just like playing tic-tac-toe in the snow, like how do you and because I don't hear that much about how Ted and Ned interact. Like, do you just do it? And he's like,
I suppose it's a shared consciousness kind of thing. I think.
Yeah.
Ned seems very inconvenienced.
He doesn't like it.
No, he seems like but he's always agreeable.
Okay.
But does seem like it's a bit of a chore having to get lugged around by Teddy everywhere.
All right. Okay, so he will turn into a raven, and do you go into his eyes?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably, I guess. Do you know this road? Well, I'm trying to think. Like, it'd be some distance to the river, but you can look through the raven's eyes and scout some way to the east. Flying up pretty high, you can see in the distance. It's like it's snowing now. It's getting like stronger as well. So like, Ned has to kind of struggle a little bit against the wind. But you can see in the distance the river, and you can see that these tracks continue. There's quite a lot of them. You can even see them from the sky. And they kind of clamber through this like snowy, kind of rocky, like brush and woodland. It's not like super thick woodland, but it's kind of uneven. And
but it's really kind of evident the direction.
Yeah, it looks like still pretty clear at this point.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well I might say this is definitely a time crunch, guys, because it's not going to be this way forever. But we have a really clear direction that we can follow. This kind of horde of tracks follows all the way through the woods, and it's going to be a race against time because it's not going to last forever.
Then let's race it.
Okay. Let's get a move on.
All right,
let's go.
So you travel east, And as you're traveling, the snow begins to intensify, and the light is diminishing as well. There's a lot of clouds in the sky, and it's only probably, like 3 or 4 in the afternoon as you're sort of traversing through this this wilderness. But it's getting pretty dim, especially in this part of the world. It gets dark pretty early, and it's exceptionally windy. It's getting more and more windy. You wouldn't be able to. Well, you could probably still hold a torch in this weather, although it might be like pretty difficult to light one. I don't know if that's... I think most of you... I think everyone except for Tokra has dark vision. Is that true?
Yeah, Tokra doesn't have dark.
But you can still see... Tokra can still see. It's just... it's getting a bit dim. And so, after a couple of hours on foot, you... because of the darkness and the wind and the snow... The tracks that you're following sort of grow like increasingly difficult to follow. So if you want to keep following them, give me a group survival check.
How does that work? We all throw the survival?
Yeah, so just everyone
yes.
rolls a survival check, and then I'll find the average.
Okay.
Oh, no good.
Oh,
Really?
Oh, the
Extreme
nat 20 counteracts the one.
Alright.
Teddy does not survive.
We left him behind. He was stricken with allergies.
Are you seeing my rolls?
Oh, yeah.
no.
I am. If you have that problem, just try refreshing.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I can't believe that's still an issue. It'll happen to me at some point probably, and I'll have to restart.
That's when we always roll 20 when it happens to Adrian.
Yeah. Somehow, all the 20s suddenly come at that point. Okay. So, yeah, Teddy and Tokra, you definitely sort of lose sight of these tracks. Tokra especially, I guess, as it's starting to get dark. But
Too dark, how can you see anything?
But Ivanna and Inspector W. Wumbo, you're able to sort of lead the party in following these tracks. You kind of maintain them, and you are able to lead the party the rest of the way to the Redrun River without getting lost. And so it probably takes like a couple of hours all up to reach the Redrun. And this is just this river that kind of comes from the north. It's at this point it's like starting to warm up, and so the river is, although it's kind of a trickle during the winter, it at this point it's getting increasingly wide and deep. It's probably maybe like 30 feet across at this point. And it looks like it's got, especially in this weather, like a fairly strong current. As you kind of reach the side of the river and sort of look into it, you're kind of standing on these like slippery rocks on the banks. What do you do? It's kind of it looks like these tracks that Ivanna and Wumbo follow, they lead directly to the Redrun River. And it looks like they just go into the river.
I'm not
Can
a
we see
strong swimmer.
Can we see the trucks on the other side?
I'll say that actually with Ned's help you can Especially in this light of
Any sign that they crossed the river as opposed to, I don't know, stopped here.
and just kind of disappeared, or like
Or swam.
like up or down
or
the
just,
river.
I don't know, went into the earth as zombies do, or...
Yeah, maybe you give me a perception check with Ned.
Sure.
Because, yeah, it is beginning to snow. I realize the darkness is not really an issue. Ned's got, like, really good dark vision. He can kind of, like, fly around on the other side. You sort of peer through his eyes. You don't see anything immediately. You're not convinced either way.
Sure.
How wide is this river?
30 feet across.
30 feet.
Okay. Vakos has an idea. He still has a grappling hook and some rope. He'll actually like to use the two together and cast Mage Hand and wedge it like in the fork, maybe on the tree on the bank, or so it has a really good purchase. And then we can anchor it to our side of the river to help us cross and use it as a guide.
That sounds like with Mage Hand that would be pretty easy to do. I'm sure there's like a forked tree on the other side somewhere. There's trees and rocks on your side as well. You could tie it to that side too. Yeah, you can do that.
Cool, to assist traversing. And then once that's locked in, it's like there's no better time than the present, and he'll start making his way across.
All right, so when you step into the river, it is fucking freezing cold.
Freezing. Oh, okay.
You immediately experience pain, and you start kind of almost hyperventilating, like finding it like hard to breathe.
Jeez.
I imagine you would be able to realize this pretty quickly from just putting your leg in, your foot in.
My big toe in.
Do you stay on the bank or do you continue in?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I won't continue in at the moment.
Okay.
Just thinking, maybe if there's enough height on the rope, you can like shimmy across.
So I guess with this Mage Hand, you can kind of select pretty much anything on the other side. I guess the question is like, are you going to be able to? So it's because it's 30 feet wide. The rope is like 50 feet long.
Yeah. But in saying that, thinking about others, like our bigger friends, like Tokra, House, and Ivanna, they've got
That's what I was going to say.
heavy mail.
With the cold affecting him, does it affect Tokra when he puts his foot in? I'll link the ring that he's got on his finger.
I think with this ring of warmth, so unharmed by temperatures of 0 degrees Fahrenheit or lower. What the fuck is Fahrenheit?
Google says it's negative
Yeah, it's
17
not zero.
Celsius.
Yeah,
Oh, sweet.
that's right.
Fahrenheit.
You feel fine. You feel like the ring of warmth is protecting you.
Hell yeah.
And everything you carry.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what it says there.
yeah, and everything that I carry, yes. So Tokra says, who's first? Hop on.
All right. Yeah, Wumbo's gonna clamber up. I just on the back here, like
Yeah, get on up and he
Inspector, hold on to
throws
the
you up to
rope.
his shoulder.
oh,
And
onto
he
the
puts-
oh,
Hold on to the rope as well.
okay.
Yep, so we got both you holding onto the rope, and he's got one hand on the rope, one to sort of steady him as he's bouncing along, like this. And he'll try to cross, depending on how deep it goes, I guess.
The further you get, as you kind of reach the middle, you feel like it's only about 5 feet deep.
Okay.
Only.
So yeah. Chest for him, mid-chest.
Yeah, mid-chest.
Yeah.
It's just for some. It's already a bit above at least 2 of us.
Yeah.
But if it's carrying everyone across, and it says like everything you wear and carry, which means as long as, like, for example, if you were to slip over, as long as you're kind of still carrying, does everyone wish to get carried one at a time by Tokra?
I think that's the way. And
I mean,
like
can I like do like little jumps? Like take her, go underwater, jump, take her, jump underwater.
What, like try to just jump across without Tokra's help, you mean?
Like we have a rope, right?
Yeah.
Crossing, so can I grab the rope so that I don't get dragged by the current and just like deep underwater jump?
I think like as you start to do that though, you're still kind of dipping into the water, so it's going to still be like really cold. I think from looking at the rope that it wouldn't be high enough that that you'll be able to like stay out of the water entirely. So you can probably do that, but you do notice that the water is like freezing when you begin to think about doing that.
Okay.
Do you still do it?
I'll take it, yeah.
Okay. Let me think. So maybe I'll do that first. Maybe give me a con save.
Okay. Con save would be
Woohoo.
All right. 17. And basically, I mean, like each time you dip into this water, it's like, it's fucking freezing cold. I'm gonna say, I mean, how many times would you be jumping into this water?
How long is it?
So it's 30 feet across.
30 feet across, and I have 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, maybe give me two more con saves. I'll just estimate. Something like that.
Okay.
I imagine you're going to have to dip in a few times, but yeah, give me 2 more con saves. We'll see if you...
Because it'd be swimming speed too for you, because you're too short to walk.
Well, yeah, I mean, like how deep but you're on the rope, so you can kind of... I guess there's like rocks here and
I
there.
just try to, like, I jump and I try to, like, as monk, it's somewhat agile, so I'm trying to, in every jump, be like the most time that I can on the outside.
Yeah,
so
to sort of like maximize your jump distance, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, give me 2 more con saves.
Okay.
The DC is 15.
Tokra, your relative's he's a bit of an interesting one.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Monks can basically walk on water.
Whoa.
Oh,
Excellent.
Wow.
Really?
Oh yeah, you are a monk, so this would be like...
but the con saves as well, so it's actually, which is good.
Yeah, because I mean, I was thinking of like athletics or acrobatics or something, but then I'm just thinking like you're gonna be going in the water either way, so it's just gonna be about like can you take this freezing cold water? But I think you get across okay. But I am going to say that when you get across, because you've been submerged, you're super cold on the other side, and you feel that you're wet, and it's snowing, and so you think you have a few minutes to warm yourself somehow, and if you don't do that, you might start experiencing some kind of hypothermia or something.
How large is? That's if Vakos is across there. That.
No. Will the sparks of the campfire hit me up?
So...
A thin cloud of harmless embers, scented smoke. It can light candles, torches, or lamps. Will it be enough to hit me up a bit?
Accent lingers for 1 minute. Yeah, I mean, it says that it can light candles, torches, or lamps. I don't think the sparks by themselves would really do it if you just kind of...
That's okay. If Teddy has been taken across by Tokra, Petty can just use Druid Craft to just collect a few sticks and set them on fire, because fire play can light a campfire.
Okay. You can do that. You can.
Yeah,
there's enough sticks and things around. You can kind of create a little campfire for Vennfjeld to like.
Vakos can use prestidigitation to clean him as well.
Wait, so Vakos is okay. So I'm gonna ask. I think for Tokra to carry the two big guys, Vakos and Ivanna, across. Give me 2 athletics checks, Tokra.
Sorry, if I can jump in, Vakos also wanted to give him bardic inspiration before that started.
Okay, sweet.
And Ivanna will guidance him.
All right.
Alrighty, 2 athletics checks.
With the D4 for one of them.
Ooh, let's use Bardic and a D4 for that one. Was Bardic a D6?
Yeah, but
Yes, 6.
Okay.
And your guidance.
And who was that? Who were you carrying there?
There's Bardic and guidance. Who was going first?
I guess me, because I guidance you.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so
Okay.
carrying Ivanna.
15 does it. You're able to do that without sort of losing a bit of your strength and dipping a bit of her body in or sort of dropping her or anything like that. So you get her across, and then give me another athletics check for Vakos. Especially since they're carrying quite a lot of gear. I mean, you can definitely carry a great deal, and you're like barely carrying any gear.
I think Goliaths have something about you're carrying a powerful build.
Yeah, you count as like a size bigger for.
Count as one size larger when determining a carrying capacity.
Yeah.
Oh, I nearly got the 15.
So that one you don't have the bardic inspiration or the
guidance.
Or the guidance.
Because the guidance only needs one ability, right?
I'm not sure. It lasts a minute, so I don't know if you can use it twice.
I think it should just be the next thing, isn't it? Or maybe not.
Unless you guidance me on the way back for Vakos. Once I drop you
Until the
off.
spell ends, the creature adds 1d4 to any ability check.
Oh yeah,
Using
any ability
chosen skill. Yeah.
check using
okay.
chosen
Yeah,
skill.
it's still there. Yeah.
Okay, cool. You can add the guidance.
Yeah.
14.
All right. 14. I think that as you're carrying Vakos over, because he is carrying a bunch of gear and he's like a pretty big dude, you could carry him pretty easily usually, but with this like water rushing by and the ground is pretty unstable, I think that you drop him into the water at one point. You kind of stumble and fall forwards and kind of drop him.
Oh, Vakos! I rushed to pick him up out of the water again.
You can pick him up again pretty easily. You pull him out, but Vakos, give me a con save.
Yeah. Sorry. Just lost everything. I was like, misplaced everything. Okay, can't save. Let's do it. Oh, you kidding me?
Alright, it's alright. You just take 1d4 cold damage. So 3 cold damage. And you've only gone in once, so I think you're generally okay. You're still going to need also to warm yourself by the fire, I think, on the other side once you get there, because you're also like drenched.
Sorry, Vakos.
That's okay. That happens.
I like put my cloak over and sort of pat him dry on the other side. Try to keep him warm.
Thanks, Tokra.
Alright, so you're spending some time around this fire. Some of the water on you is just like freezing. What do you do next?
Well, I guess if they're all warming up, I'm gonna use the fire from the light and try to see if there's any footprints on this side of the stream.
All right. Yeah, give me a survival check to find the footprints again.
Anyone else that's not drying want to come help me?
Yes.
Come look.
Maybe because the check's already been made, I'll say for this one, you can help if you're proficient in survival.
Oh. Can I help then? I'm proficient.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'll take the average of the total.
Oh, I'm lucky.
Keeps hitting the walls and turning crap.
You search around for these tracks for something like an hour. It takes you a long time to find them. It's getting very, very snowy. The wind is just blasting you from all directions. It's getting quite dark. There's a lot of debris and stuff on the ground, and the snow is building up. It takes you about an hour. And all of you have to sort of spread out and begin to help, especially after this, you kind of leave this fire behind. Everyone give me a con save as you're searching around out here in the freezing cold for these tracks. Tokra, I think you don't need to give me a con save because of your ring of warming.
Okay.
Happy rolls.
The DC is only 8, but it looks like...
It's not looking good.
Anything by the fire.
Each of you, anyone who failed DC 8 gains a level of exhaustion.
No.
Can I
From the
see a log
elements.
of the throws that have been made?
Say again?
Can I see a log of the
Oh,
of every
Oh yeah, yeah.
throw?
If you go to the top right, the icon that looks like 2 chat bubbles, if you click on that, that'll show you the...
Yeah.
Yep.
and if it's not keeping up, I have to refresh. Yeah, and then it'll show the latest ones.
Has that happened to you a couple of times?
Yeah, it just happened to me again.
Ah, lame. I don't know what it is. I tried uninstalling like all kinds of modules. That didn't work. So with the exhaustion, just keep in mind that it'll screw up your speed because I've changed all of the speeds to my weird version of the metric system, and the developers have no idea about my weird version of the metric system. But otherwise, everything else should be pretty normal. All right, so Inspector Wumbo, Vennfjeld, and Ivanna.
Teddy's just going to give himself some hit points, some temporary hit points.
All right.
And Vakos might collect the rope and his grappling hook again, just in case he needs it later on.
And so you can, I guess you can untie it with the mage hand as well, I suppose. Pretty easily. Okay, you can do that. All right, after about an hour, you do finally manage to find these tracks. They're sort of some way up this hill. You're like beginning to leave this river and heading into these foothills. And you have to look around for quite some time, but you pick up a sign of them again. And again, you're able to identify that they do look like a group of humanoids. They're kind of scattered here and there. Some of them look like they're sort of, dragging one leg. And they have kind of an awkward, shambling-looking gait. You're pretty sure these are the tracks of the dead. Walking through the snow. And you can continue to follow them. But after you sort of pick up this trail again and follow these tracks, through these sort of sparsely forested foothills towards the spine of the world mountains into the east, the wind just descends into a fury among the trunks. and it's just pummeling you like magic missiles. Icy shards of snow are biting into your flesh. And now, even if you were able to light a torch, it'd be snuffed out immediately by the gale. And it's now completely dark, and these tracks are nearly impossible to find. You're not even sure that you're following them anymore. And you start to all feel that you're getting lost. So give me a survival check to see if you can follow these tracks at all, or even kind of maintain any sense of where you're going.
If it's possible, I'd like to make use of cartographer's tools and try and assess like the current terrain, and like look at like the path of least resistance that people might walk, and just use my knowledge of map making and pathways to hopefully aid us.
Yeah, definitely, you can do that. So you can add +2 to the survival check for your proficiency bonus.
Great.
So, Tokra can rage and gain advantage on survival checks, but it's for 10 minutes. So would that, maybe for 10 minutes you'll focusing on raging with animalistic instincts to try to help him with this survival check?
I feel like that would help.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
We'll do survival advantage and use it.
Oh, I would like to use my inspiration.
Oh, I needed that.
Okay.
Let's use a rage up.
Alright. So what do we got? 1 from Inspector Wumbo. 9 from Vennfjeld. Ivanna 17. 12. Okay, so Vakos 9. And then Tokra still 18? Is it 18?
Yeah, 18,
Okay.
yep.
Okay. You become hopelessly lost. You basically, yeah, you lose tracks, you lose sight of these tracks entirely. So everyone takes some cold damage just from the wind. And except for Tokra, you're protected once again by
This ring has come in clutch.
by the ring. But everyone who took cold damage, so everyone except for Tokra, roll me a 1d4.
Can Teddy try and use Tokra, like maybe the leg of Tokra as a little wind buffer?
I mean, the wind is coming at you from all directions. You can.
Get under my cloak.
Okay, so Ivanna and Vakos, who of you has the lowest constitution? And this is going to be bad, just so you know.
I would say that would be me. Actually plus. Oh, you mean modifier or total?
Total. Oh, something has happened to
pretty
the
close.
all the character sheets and everything. I am experiencing some sort of bug.
Yeah, me too.
What's happened with yours?
The music is like cutting, and sometimes the dice just come late. It's just lagging.
I've got like some kind of actual bug. I'll put up with it for now. But yeah, it's a shame that it's lagging. I'm just upstairs. It shouldn't be lagging. We need to establish a direct line.
Drop down the Cat 6.
I was thinking it was just my potato laptop.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, you could if you go, you can actually like reduce the although we're just in this scene with like no graphics or anything, so I doubt that would be an issue. I don't know. If you want to attempt to sort of reduce the quality of things in order to maybe help the situation, if you go to the game settings cog on the right and click on configure settings, if you scroll down to the bottom of the first, you select core on the left and scroll down there in the main part of it. It should have, there's some options down here that say like, where are they? Anti-aliasing, light source animation, maximum frame rate, performance mode, you could reduce that maybe. Some of those things down there, if you can find them, they might help a little bit. I don't know if the music is kind of bugging out. I don't know what to do about that. But you can always turn the music off if you need to. So who has the lowest constitution between Ivanna and Vakos? What's your constitution?
14.
14 as well.
Ooh. Okay, can each of you give me a con save? A con save then.
That's...
Damn it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ivanna, you are stunned by the freezing cold winds.
This damn
Of
cold
Icewind Dale.
armor.
So you have the stunned condition. You basically collapse at this point. Several hours walking through the wilderness in the snow, in this storm, and you just, you kind of like fall to your knees. What does everyone else do?
Tokra comes over and sort of grabs her by the shoulders and sort of steadies her and notices she's not okay, so he'll probably try to pick her up and carry her the way if she can. He's raging for a little bit, but that's going to run out eventually.
Okay.
Like she like stunned in a weird position, like.
Ivanna, do you need some holy water?
Yeah.
Do you need some holy water?
Still warm.
So what? Still warm?
Some of them explode up.
It suspiciously stays warm. No, sorry, I don't want to say what your holy water does. Tokra, you can, you're walking through a storm and everything, but you can, kind of carry her.
She's like super organs. Like,
just to make it hard.
We don't know how long it will last for. Just thinking, can we make maybe Tokra, if we make like a quick stretcher, you can drag her along on the stretcher, or myself on one side.
Yeah, I was just gonna sloop her over the shoulder with my cloak wrapped around her as well to help with the cold a bit.
Which one do you want to do? Do you want to try to make a stretcher?
It's going to be hard to make a stretcher in these conditions.
Very.
We don't already have one.
Yeah.
Depending on what materials you have. I mean, if you have materials, but you can barely even see through this storm.
Okay.
I think if he would have seen Ivanna sort of splay down onto the snow, he would have just come over and picked her up and just put her on the shoulder. Wrapped the cloak that was hanging down his back sort of up over his head and sort of over your body a bit to try to keep your body out of the wind as much as possible.
You can do
Also,
that.
a fireman carrying you over the shoulder.
I think that's fine, especially given how little you're carrying otherwise.
Cool.
Okay, what do you do then?
Someone who can see where the fuck are we going?
Maybe see if can Vakos find a spot, a shelter, like a rocky outcrop, anything that the winds that we can get protected from by the wind.
Yeah, so
some
you
boulders,
you don't
caves,
see anything immediately around you. You think you would have to kind of walk around a little bit looking for this. What does everyone else do?
Would Ned be able to fly in these conditions?
As Ned? Probably. Actually, I don't know. It would be getting like pretty difficult. I think maybe he would need to give me a dex save to see if he can.
I want him to pretty much go vertically
Okay.
and just 360 degrees, where's the closest outcrop or any kind of makeshift shelter that we can find?
Yeah, maybe give me a deck save, and I think if he... Well, let me see. Would it even be a deck save? He's like trying to resist this wind and everything. Maybe give me... I mean, either give me a deck save or a strength save, I think. And but if he fails, I'll say that he still succeeds, but he's going to suffer some negative consequences as he tries to do this, I think.
Cool. Okay, we'll go dex. Let's do it. All right.
Yeah, he's all right. He can fly up through this storm and like and look around as Vakos begins to search around. What does everyone else do?
Can I help with the search?
Yeah. Maybe anyone that wants to help with the search, give me a survival check. Including
got
Ned.
One hand on Ivanna, one hand on Vakos, just blindly following him. Can't see shit.
But you're not cold, at least.
He's not cold, at least.
I think Ned can roll with advantage because he's like flying up into the sky.
Cool.
But because it's really hard to see, it's going to be a fairly high DC, I think, in this storm.
Ned, what are you doing?
I think I have to roll again, and you have to take the lower one. Damn it.
Why?
Because I have exhaustion.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I didn't roll with disadvantage.
Oh, wait, so...
I was just looking at that. It does it differently, right?
Yeah, so exhaustion now is like... What is it, -2 or something? Minus...
Oh.
2 times your exhaustion level.
Yeah, so it's just a
2.
-2 to your roll.
Oh. Oh. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, not as bad. Somebody's,
I think it
somebody's
automatically
mic
did
is
it.
messing up.
Is that mine?
No, yours is fine.
Oh, okay.
I think... I don't know, it might be Daniel. Oh yeah, Vennfjeld's mic is like... I can't hear you, you sound like a robot.
Yeah. Say something. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, screw it.
That's the cold.
It's the cold.
Do I leave it connect again?
Yeah, I mean, what is it? It's just like your laptop mic, is it? Yeah, I don't know, maybe try that.
I think it's automatically -2 already.
Oh, okay, sweet. Oh yeah, you're right, it is -2 already. Okay, that's good. Okay. Let me see. I think...
Daniel's come back.
Alright. 17...
What about now?
I think that's better.
I think it's better. Say something again. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay.
So I made a question before. Like, are we somewhat in the open or in the middle of the woods?
It's kind of like woodland, but it's pretty open despite that.
Okay.
Hold on, give me a second. Let me just do something. Okay. Yeah, so there's like trees scattered around, but it's not like it's not like a forest. And the trees are sort of thinning out the higher up these mountains you get. So it's not like easy to just kind of I mean, you can just sort of like try to like stand near a tree, but because the wind is just sort of blowing everywhere, it's not providing you like really sufficient cover, like especially for like a group of you. But you don't find anywhere in your immediate vicinity that you can take shelter. And so you continue to search around for probably like another hour. It's getting pretty late now. It's pretty dark, and Everyone give me a dexterity saving throw. As you're searching
I'm
around.
still stunned.
Yeah, you're still stunned.
So no dexterity.
I think so you automatically fail.
Does Danger Sense help me here?
So, giving you an edge.
See, I don't know why I'm not receiving the exhaustion.
Oh yeah, it's not adding -2 to yours. I'm not sure. Unless you have like a feature or something. That's right, we can just...
Like you just go to FX and mark the exhaustion mark, right?
Yeah, you've done it the right way. Unless there's like maybe... That should be fine. That should be the right way of doing it. Oh, hold on. Let me just try something. Oh, there's like 2 different exhaustion. I think maybe there's a different exhaustion. I think what you did is you changed like the condition like icon without changing your exhaustion level. Anyway, don't worry about it. I think hopefully it will add the -2 now. Okay, so anyone who failed DC 10, which doesn't look like... Oh, maybe
No,
Vakos.
did.
Anyone who failed DC 10 takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage. As you're just bludgeoned by like trees and branches and just like shards of ice and snow and just roots and things.
Yeah, no, I did it.
So yeah, so just 2 bludgeoning damage, I think, just to Vakos.
And me.
Yeah, so you're being held, maybe like halve the bludgeoning damage. Because you've kind of been wrapped in this like cloak and you're being carried by Tokra. He's sort of absorbing some of the damage and he's protecting you with his cloak. So yeah, maybe just one bludgeoning. But you can continue to look for shelter, and as you continue sort of searching around desperately to find some kind of place where you can hide, everyone give me another survival check. And the storm is just raging, it's just getting worse and worse. Another survival check.
Can I give myself bardic inspiration?
Definitely.
Would that be possible?
Yep. Do you try to... How do you like make music in this storm?
Well, no, it's more like more aggressive. So I'm like, where the fuck are we? We gotta get the fuck out. Where the fuck are we? Get the fuck out.
What's the instrument of Vakos?
He's got a lute. He has a lute.
A lute.
Yeah.
A lute and his voice, I mean to me.
But this is just like a feature that you have, so you can probably do it without your loot, I guess.
Yeah. I was going to. I didn't roll with it just to let you know. I gave myself some bucks. So.
All right. So 15, 2, 4, 17, 18. Who am I missing? Oh, Ivanna.
Oh, I haven't been rolling them because I'm stunned.
Yeah, you can't do it. Yeah, you're not doing a survival check, unfortunately. But, sorry, Vakos, did you say you're going to add something to your roll?
Oh, no. Oh, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I gave myself bardic, but I didn't use it in the end.
Okay. Unfortunately, you're still unable to find anywhere to hide. There's no caves, no hollows, no outcrops, nothing like that. And so another hour passes, the storm gets even more intense.
God.
And at this point, you begin to hear this howling. You heard some howling earlier on. And as you're trying to sort of stagger through this snow completely lost, this howling begins to get closer to you. And at one point you hear it like kind of up ahead. Next minute you hear it like up from above to your right, like up coming from like some sort of higher like hills. And you're being like blown around by this wind Everyone give me a strength saving throw. As this howling begins to get closer to you.
Oh no.
The DC is
Oh, no.
10 for this.
No!
Oh no.
It's definitely higher than minus one. Okay, you're hit by more of these like roots and rocks and other sharp objects that have just been blown around by the storm. So you take some more bludgeoning damage. Four bludgeoning damage for anyone below DC 10. And as you're kind of staggering around in this snow, like desperately trying to like find, you know, the tracks somewhere to like find shelter, you hear this growling sound and this howling sound, and it's kind of coming from all around you. There are at least like several creatures surrounding you, and you see what looks like these like shapes emerging from the storm. These silhouettes of four-legged animals that are sort of walking towards you in the darkness, but they look massive. Like these things look like they're the size of like horses or something like that, and you're surrounded by them. There's at least like 4 or 5 of them. And so I'm going to take us over to a battle map. And Ivanna is stunned at this point. Does anyone have the means to like remove stunned from Ivanna?
Yeah. Well, how long does this stun last? It was a couple of hours ago now, was it?
Yeah, you're not sure. You don't know.
Not at
I've
the
got some of
moment.
this. I've got some of this holy liquid I could pour on her and see what that does.
Like some of her own holy water.
Can we smack her until she recovers some sense?
You can try. So you're being like surrounded by these creatures at this point, and I'll say you kind of have a couple of seconds to do something like that, to like sort of pour something on her, to slap her.
Like a medicine check, just like, hey, react.
You think
What's wrong with that?
you think she's like just freezing cold. I'll say like you don't need to make a medicine check to kind of determine that. You think like the issue is that she's just absolutely just freezing.
Okay. So I can try to cover her with the sparks, and if someone else can do something.
Maybe I'll try to feed her a potion of healing if that helps. If she can while she's stunned.
Yeah, it makes sense. Can
Yes.
heal the hypothermia.
Yeah, I think if you burn a potion of healing, that will wake Ivanna up.
Alright, I'll pour a potion of healing down her gullet.
All right. So maybe put yourselves like somewhere within this square here.
8 healing for you, Ivanna.
Thank you.
What were you walking
Take
north?
it.
You don't even really know where you're walking at this point. I guess you're walking.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose you're walking together. So yeah, we'll say you're walking like upwards, like north.
So,
I'll be right next to Vakos.
yep, I was going to say the same thing.
So
Whichever
these
direction
are
we're going, I'll be behind you.
trees, and these lines represent like hills. And it's getting steeper to the right, I guess.
Is that the river?
No, the river is like down kind of to the south.
Oh, okay.
Southwest. You've left the river some time ago, sort of following the tracks into the hills.
Are we still inside the blizzard?
Yes.
So how much can we see?
It's dark, and the blizzard just makes it difficult to see. You have dark vision, so I think like
Yeah.
You can see, but
not
it's just
Blizzard vision.
yeah, but not blizzard vision. Yeah, but because you have dark vision, you can see a little bit, so you can kind of see some silhouettes and things. The storm makes it like you can generally see your surrounds. Like you can see these trees and these hills and things. If a situation comes up where we need to worry about like specifically what you can see, then we can kind of have a think about it. So these creatures begin to come at you from all directions. Kind of emerging from behind these trees and things. You feel like they've been surrounding you for some time. And these are, yeah, massive white wolves. Nearly the size of horses. Or like big lions or something like that. So let's roll for initiative. So Daniel, if you go to the top right-hand corner, the icon underneath the two chat bubbles is two swords clashing. If you if you go to the top right-hand corner where there's the chat messages icon,
Yeah.
the icon below that, the second one down, is the two swords clashing.
Yeah.
If you right-click on that, it will pop out the combat tracker.
Okay.
And then you can find your character in there. And oh, you already rolled initiative. You must have. Did you just do it on your sheet?
On the main on the character sheet, you can actually click on initiative.
Nice. Okay. Sweet. It's all good then. You can still use the combat tracker if you want to sort of have an idea of which creatures are coming up. You don't have to pop it out either. You can also just like click on the clashing swords.
Okay.
Okay. So, Ivanna, I think you would probably need to be near Tokra, is the only thing, if you've just been sort of put on the ground. And I think I'm going to say that you're prone as well. You're sort of like picking yourself up from the ground at the beginning of combat. So, Vakos, what do you do?
Vakos is just going to reach into his furry bag and he's just going to grab one die and he just wants to throw one die straight in front of him.
All right.
Bag of tricks. 1d8. I'm loving this bag of tricks. It's so
Is
good.
Ivanna still stand? Because I see a symbol.
Yeah, she's just prone because she's just been kind of put
Okay,
down.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
like recovering, but I think that just because she's just been like given this potion and she was stunned, that it's just going to take her. She's going to be prone at the start of combat, I think.
Yeah, makes sense.
What did we get this time? A weasel.
A weasel. Not his best. Not his best. But the conditions, I think it's throwing him off. Anyway, about there.
Okay. I'll grab a weasel.
And bonus action healing word on himself.
Is it a giant weasel?
No,
Or is it-
no.
It's just a
Roll
weasel.
a one, roll a
It's just a
one, yeah.
weasel.
That ain't gonna do shit.
Oh, look how cute he is. Maybe we'll just
Immediately
Zoom right
stunned.
To the weasel.
Kill the weasel, kill!
attack.
All right,
If I
he's in
can
the,
have control of the weasel.
yep, and he's in the tracker. Hold on. All right. Okay, you should have control now.
Thanks. And bonus action, healing word on Vakos. He's hit everything. The river, the trees, the snow. He's copped a bit of everything.
Nice. Actually, but now I just noticed that it is the midway point of the session. So why don't we just take a break before we continue the combat? So let's just take a
That's
5-minute
a good
break.
idea.
And then we'll see if this weasel
See
can
you
kill
soon.
these winter wolves. this enormous white wolf, as it sort of approaches, like kind of stalking. One of the other ones like howls. This one's just like growling. It kind of like lowers its head, stalks forward, and then begins to kind of like pick up speed. It just leaps through the snow towards Teddy, and it just like jumps through the air and attempts to just like attempts to just like bite down on your tiny little gnome shoulder. And ooh, it looks like it's gonna sink its teeth in. And it does. 16 piercing damage.
Oh my goodness. Alright. All good, all good.
This wolf down here is going to come running in, and it makes it to about here, and as it's running, let me see. No, it is just going to bound through the snow. It just comes running around this tree, and it just comes straight to Ivanna. It sees this easy prey lying on the ground. Ivanna, what do you do?
Oh, it didn't attack, just got up?
No, it had to dash.
Oh, okay. I will get up.
Alright.
I'll use my movement. I'm already half movement, so...
Yep.
So half movement to get up? Like, do we get on a knee, or how does that work?
Oh wait, why are you half movement? Because of exhaustion, you mean?
Yeah, exhaustion, isn't like...
I think it's just, it's -1 meter.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, so I guess you have, so that's 4, so you only have like 2 meters left.
Yeah,
So 2 squares left.
it's alright. I'll just, yes, attack the one near me.
Alright.
But yeah, I'll just use a attack roll. Booming blade.
That hits.
Hits. And I'll re-roll that one, sorry.
Alright. And it's got booming blade on it. Okay,
So yeah, it's a bit better.
go with a
7,
7.
and I'll use my bonus action to healing word Teddy.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, so this thing just comes like bounding through the snow around this tree. You just like jump up and hit it with your sword and then kind of like heal Teddy. And then it gets serious because Weasel.
So you know Weasel.
Killer Weasel.
Not the weasel!
He's the toughest.
Go for the eyes!
Wait, where is the Weasel? Because it's like, we'll say it's there.
Yeah, when it's so small. He's the stats of the. We'll talk about this after the game. The stats. He is going to move. Okay, he's going to move 6 in this direction. 5, 6. Oh, actually, sorry, his last movement, can you move on the diagonal? So he's there, his last meter. Can he climb this tree next to the wolf? If he dashes? He's got climb speed.
Climb speed is 6, yeah?
Yeah. So then he'll climb the tree and we'll say he's 4 meters up in the air, so at the elevation.
You can do it with the plus and minus keys as well. I've learnt recently. Nice. I was gonna say, it's like you summon this weasel and it just legs it and just climbs up this tree and just goes, fuck this. Okay.
That's it.
This wolf comes running down the hill, but Wumbo, you sort of turn to see this thing as it, I'll say actually it doesn't exactly run. This one kind of creeps forward, and through the blizzard, you see as it like opens its mouth, and this, what looks like this kind of like sparks and things begin going off around its mouth, and this like blue energy begins like building up inside of its maw, like, and it kind of rears back and then just breathes this like icy, frosty breath in your direction.
It might be warm.
Wait, that measurement is incorrect.
Oh, jeez. It's like we're all set up, like we're actually standing in the cone.
Give me a second.
Teddy, you healed for 8. I don't know if you saw.
Yes, thank you.
Oh man, I can never remember how to use this new setup. It's just all over the place. Effects. Oh man. Sorry, give me a second. Aha. Okay. All right. Let's try that again. That's better. And it can't even reach you, but it is. It's going to come forward and it's going to get you like this.
Okay.
It's so much smaller.
Yeah. So give me a con save as you are enveloped by this frosty wind. You're already enveloped by a frosty wind, but this is just like shards of ice practically, like just...
Alright. Con save. And I have a -2 on that. Okay. Woo!
Awesome. And so a success is still half the damage though.
Alright. I think I'm gonna go down.
So you take 6.
Okay.
6 cold damage. And I imagine, like, yeah, this is like almost practically, it's like it's freezing in the air, like, kind of envelops you and just like, just freezes you practically, grows all over you, just these icy.
My
Ooh,
mustache is gonna shatter.
Yeah, you're not looking good. Okay. Vennfjeld.
Okay. I'm assuming this is happening somewhat all of at the same time.
Yep.
So the moment that Vennfjeld see the wolf biting into the little net, he's gonna jump towards her and scream, "Pick someone your own size!" So I just click on attack, or
Yeah, if you, open your sheet and go to the inventory, so the second tab down on the right. Then you can do
so
an unarmed.
I'm gonna actually start my elemental attunement.
Okay.
Some invisibility. Yes.
All right.
And I guess now I just can go to an arm strike and it will automatically do it.
It might. Well, you spent some time setting up your sheet. Maybe it will. So it's added the -2 for the exhaustion. But what's it supposed to do other than that? Is it the elemental strikes?
It should, yeah, that will be if I wanted to. Okay, now we'll do it on the next one, don't worry. I think I should do it from the actual elemental attunement. There's an option for elemental strike, and there I could actually choose the type of damage, but I will tell you. I was thinking, because I can
You can still
basically,
you can do it
it's gonna
manually.
hit him, and it's gonna hit him while some form of energy, elemental energy, swirls around his feet,
Okay.
which is gonna be, let's go with lightning.
All right. And so, force the target to make a DC8 strength saving throw. On a failed save, you can move the target up to 10 feet toward or away from you. Okay, cool. All right, so give me the damage. So if you scroll back up to where it says attack and damage, if you click on damage, it'll automatically roll the damage for the strike.
Well, where?
So in the chat feed,
Yeah. Damage. Normal critical
Damage.
hit.
All right. So it's 9 lightning damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And it will make a con save. Okay. What was the DC? DC... Oh no, it's a strength save. DC 8 strength save.
Yeah.
That's not that good. Come on. Oh, no. So what does that look like? So you like jump up and over your allies,
Yeah.
and then like
And
what? So there's
And I arrive with an opal palm, and it, like electricity starts to swirl around the palm, and it hit the face of the wolf,
yeah.
and it like brings out electricity.
Nice.
And I don't know how intensely the creature reacts.
I think it definitely is going to let Teddy go, like kind of like backs up and like yips as this like electrical energy kind of comes out of your palm and just kind of spreads around its body, lights up its eyes. Can you do anything else?
Yeah, actually I can. I don't know if that took well, I will check later. I can do flurry of blows after that, which I don't know how to do. How do I do this? Features. Oh. Yeah, okay.
I can't see the flurry of blows. Oh, maybe it's in the monk.
Yeah. So this would be attack. Does it hit?
15 hits. Yep.
Oh, that's not a lot of damage. Okay.
All right. Another 4.
That one's normal.
That was one.
So as the electricity swirls around the creature, it's gonna try to kick him in a backflip.
All right. Like with your legs, like you just get like.
Yeah.
All right. And its head will just like snap back as well when you do that. You like hit it under the jaw as it's kind of like.
It doesn't hit straight on because it's like moving, so it's more like a grace.
All right.
And that's why it's not making full damage.
When it kind of like lands, it like shakes its head though, and it like stares at you like.
Yeah.
Tokra, you can't see shit.
Tokra can't see shit, and that makes him really mad. So he's going to rage. And I guess, does he see a little bit of lightning out this way? So he just runs this way and just swings wildly towards where that lightning was.
Makes sense.
Reckless would counteract the disadvantage to make it just a normal.
Yep.
All right.
That's a hit.
Cool. He's going to attack the same one that with the lightning, obviously. Yep. 11 damage, and it'll be a DC 13 con save from the wolf.
Okay. Nice.
As I force its legs out from under it, it falls over.
So you just hit its
Thrown.
legs with the maul as it's kind of like growling at Vennfjeld, and it just like hits the snow like a ton of bricks. Just like
Hell yeah. And those that can see, everyone except for himself, will notice Tokra looks more like them as well. So he gains wolf-like features
nice.
from Rage of the Wilds.
All right, Ned.
That'll be his turn.
Okay, Ned might make a little bit of space and just move over here. And then Ned might use the help action on this wolf. Maybe try and tug on its ears or something.
All right. It's kind of like just shaking its head, like trying to shake Ned off. Teddy.
Okay, similarly, I think Teddy's going to come around here. Hopefully get that flanking with Ned. And then just kind of yell out to Ned, "Get this one!" And is going to hold his action till it's Ned's turn.
You probably want to be there to flank.
For flanking?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So you're just holding your action for Ned's turn.
For, is that how it works? Oh, no, that's not how it works. I'm going to forfeit my action so that Ned can use his reaction to sting this wolf. That's how it works.
Okay, and then Ned will react when it's his turn.
No, Ned can just use his reaction on my turn.
Oh, he can just do it now. Okay, sweet.
Yeah. That's sorry, that was confusing. So I will attack with Ned's sting.
He has advantage if he's...
Oh, awesome.
Oh, you
Oh, you beauty. All right. Damage. Critical hit. Oh, that's pretty good.
Nice.
Hectic.
Oh no.
33. It's not enough to kill this thing, but it begins kind of barking and yipping and sort of thrashing about as this like poison courses through its blood. And it sort of turns as well and tries to like snap at Ned as it's like trying to climb back to its feet, but maybe it's kind of weakened by this and it's sort of slipping in the snow and like struggling to stand up.
Alright.
And as that happens, this one is going to come running in here to target Ivanna. It's going to try to bite at Ivanna, and it's kind of bolstered by its allies' presence, so it's got advantage. How do you block that?
She's looking at the one next to her, but she quickly just has really good perception and just moves to the side and still looking at the other one. Just, moves the shield to block it, and the sword's at the other one.
Nice. Maybe it just kind of like snaps and like bites onto your shield briefly, and then kind of like lets go of it. And this one back here, I think, is going to run in, and it's going to come to here, and it also opens its mouth and breathes this freezing. Oh my goodness.
We're all gonna die.
Wait a minute. I'll just use this other one. I think that'll be fine. There we go. So Vennfjeld and Vakos, give me a DC 12 con save. Ooh. Okay, so 15 takes half. I hope this isn't too intense.
Jeez. Can I use...
Pretty intense to me.
I was going to say, can I also use cutting words? I haven't used the reaction.
Okay.
So it's just minus the total of damage
All right.
with
So you
whatever the
take-
bite is.
So you take 10 minus the result of this, but Vennfjeld takes the full 20, which means he goes down.
Yeah, this is not a projectile, right?
It's not a what?
Projectile.
Oh,
Projectile?
yeah, no, it's just like this magical, like, cold energy that just comes out, just this, like, blue frost, like, freezing in the air as it kind of envelops you. So, yeah, not really a projectile.
Okay. Yeah, no, I cannot do anything. Okay.
Alright. So to take the damage, by the way, with your token selected, if you just click apply underneath that 20, it'll kill you. Please kill yourself. No, it won't kill you. It'll just... Please knock yourself out.
So, haha, do I click on the 20? Or
Yeah, so just with your token selected, just scroll up and click on where it says apply underneath the 20 for the Winter Wolf's cold breath. Oh, it doesn't say Winter Wolf, but that's what these things are. Winter Wolves. You've probably heard of them.
Huh? Sorry.
Alright, so with your
the icon
token
selected.
with your token selected on the map,
Yeah.
in the chat feed on the right,
Yeah.
scroll up until you see where it says cold breath 20.
Yeah.
Underneath that there should be an apply button.
I don't.
On the 20?
In that
No,
case,
if I
you
click on
can
the 20, it just.
you can right click
describe-
on the 20 and it'll give you a
Right
drop down
click.
menu and you can go
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah.
and you can go apply as damage.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful. Oh dear. Inspector Wumbo, what do you do?
He has brought out with trembling hands a potion of healing. He's about to bring it to his lips, but instead he runs over. 1, 2, 3, 5. He's like,
Nice.
oh, don't worry. I'll save you. And he pulls it down Vennfjeld's gullet. All right. And he straightens back up, smashes the vial, straightens back up, and attacks this wolf that's prone. And I think I have advantage for several reasons.
So just so you know, the way I usually do this is the way I usually do this is it's a bonus action to drink a potion of healing, but if you want to deliver one to somebody else, it's an action.
Oh, kidoki.
So
I suppose that's my action.
yeah. Do you have a bonus action?
So, okay. When I make an extra attack of the light, I think I have to. Yeah, I think I have to do that.
Yeah. I mean, you've got oh, hold on. No, you have fast hands. You can take the utilize action. Oh, wait, to take magic action or use a magic item. Oh, it's a magic item.
Oh,
Wait, that
okay.
requires that action. Yeah, it's a magic item. I think you
Oh,
can do
good.
that. You can do that as a
Oh,
bonus
good.
action.
These hands were made for gambling.
Can you just do that every time? That's awesome.
Okay, sweet. Then I'll attack. Then
Okay.
does that hit?
16. 16 hits.
All right.
You did have advantage as well because it's prone. You can crit fish if you wish.
I think I
Crit
advantage.
fish.
I
if you
did
wish.
advantage.
Oh,
I did
sweet.
do advantage.
Nice.
But then I also want a sneak attack.
Okay. How do you kill this winter wolf?
I rapier goes through the back of this wolf's neck and kind of gets right in there and tries to sort of like get it off, but he's not quite strong enough. So he's like, kicks it with his shoe.
All right. and it was already kind of like thrashing about and struggling, and you kind of come up and just stab it in the neck and then kick it away. It just kind of goes limp. Just it sort of rolls over and ceases to move in the snow. And also give me give Vennfjeld a roll for the potion.
Yes.
So he's giving the potion to the guy that said, "I don't need this shit."
Well, it makes sense because you can't give it to yourself if you're unconscious.
Help sober him up a little bit too.
So
Do I apply this as healing?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
All
I
right.
know I have 2 potions of healing.
I
think maybe that was
you
a
started.
mistake.
You started with 1 potion.
Oh.
Bloodied? What is this bloodied?
That's what that second icon on your character sheet is the bloodied icon. Was that your question?
Yeah, because I don't remember this.
It just
Under
means that you're
half.
below half health.
Ah, okay.
So, because we
Unless
can't
you-
see your hit points, but we can see your bloodied, so we
Yeah.
kind of
Okay. Makes
tell that
sense.
you're lowish.
Yeah.
Well, he opens his eyes suddenly like, what the fuck? What happened?
All right, Vakos.
Good, you're back.
Vakos doesn't want to muck around. He wants to get the other 2 dice. He was a bit disappointed with the weasel. He's been rolling well today. He wants to throw 1 there and 1 there.
Weasel's still good. It's still
He's
going.
still good. He's still going. Look, I have faith. I full faith in the
The only one.
in the
that
weasel.
survived.
All
Okay,
right.
bag of tricks. Why not? That's what they're here for.
You just get like 2 more weasels.
Come on, roll
What's a
me.
group of weasels? Oh,
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 That's
that's good.
nice.
yeah.
wolf, wolf.
Wolf of
Whoa.
wolf action.
Nice.
That's it.
Woof.
How?
It's a wolf showdown.
Okay, I will give you ownership.
Wolf showdown and a weasel.
He's actually in command. That's it. That's his wolf.
He's calling the shots from the vantage point.
You should be able to move them now if you want to like position them where you summon them,
No, that's good.
and they're in the tracker.
Oh yeah, I'll just throw those in.
All right, and they're like approximately the same size. They're just sort of like the forest flavor of a similar kind of thing. Just massive wolves. These winter wolves are just like white with these glowing blue eyes. And these things just grow out of these little furry balls that you throw and just begin like snarling at these other wolves. And do you do anything else?
No, that's it. End turn.
Okay, this wolf here is going to. Why does Ivanna have like a skull?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought,
Yeah.
Was that from Stun?
Ivanna's dead.
yeah, I thought
But-
someone gave that to me. Like, I thought it was a rage effect. I don't know. I'm like,
Oh,
where
whoops.
did that come from?
Hold on, I
I'm
can remove
dead.
it. Cataleptic.
Yeah. I have no idea. I was actually adding all my spells, so maybe I clicked on something. I don't know.
Maybe it's related to like after the stun condition. I don't know. Okay, this thing is going to. It's just going to try to bite you. Awesome.
That doesn't look.
It completely misses. Just snaps at the snow at the snow in the air. Okay, Ivanna.
Alrighty. I will go for an attack again. At the one that I was hitting before.
All right.
Oh, did the same. And then I will. Who looks worse, Inspector or? Or.
You think Wumbo is from where you are, kind of looking around like Tokra and Vennfjeld? You think Wumbo is looking really bad?
All right, so I will do a healing word on Wumbo.
Thank you, ma'am.
You just hear this faint "thank you, ma'am," like in this like.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Ooh, sweet. Thank you.
Okay, Weasel.
Weasel. I'm just going to throw this out there. You can go with it. I just thought it might be interesting. He wants to find a branch which is over the wolf on his right.
Okay.
And he just wants to shake the branch so all the snow falls on the wolf to distract the wolf. Like,
I think that works
as his action.
Yeah, I think I'll give him the help action for doing that.
Yeah. Thanks.
Awesome.
That's it for Weasel.
Okay, this wolf kind of hesitates. It's like looking between these two dire wolves that have just like sprung up out of nowhere. I think it's going to actually sort of, it kind of, circles around a little bit. And I think it's then going to, actually, let me just see. It kind of like opens its maw and sort of snaps its mouth a couple of times. You see like some of these sparks of energy, but it doesn't seem to like have, it hasn't like built up enough energy to blow another one of these cold breaths. So it's just going to sort of come over here where it feels like it's nearer its allies, and then it's just going to try to bite this direwolf. But it misses. Okay, Vennfjeld.
Okay. These two wolves over here are our allies, right?
Yeah, this one and this one are allies.
And this one on top. What?
That one's really evil looking.
That one is the one that we were fighting with before, right?
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm gonna seek vengeance. I'm gonna move here. And if I'm not mistaken, it should be enough to catch him because I have the effect for 10 minutes. So if it is, I have 10 feet greater than normal.
Okay.
Reach. So I'm gonna do an elemental strike.
Oh, it gives you like a long reach. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
This.
12 misses.
Can I use my guided strike as a reaction to give him +10 to that hit? Channel divinity.
So how does it work?
So if someone within 30 feet of me misses with an attack roll, you can expend one use of your channel divinity and give that roll a +10 bonus, potentially causing it to hit.
Yeah,
and
awesome.
I have to use my reaction.
Okay. You can do that.
10 or a D10?
+10.
So that means you hit.
Okay. Then how do I Vennfjeld damage, and I can choose, and I'm gonna go this time with let's do fire. I don't know if it makes sense, but let's do it anyway.
All right, 4 fire damage.
Worth it.
So, from a somewhat safe distance, gonna throw a punch, emboldening fire, and the fire is gonna extend towards the wall.
All right. Is it in the shape of a fist, or is it just?
Yeah, somewhat.
Okay.
A bit ethereal, but somewhat, yeah.
Okay.
And given that, if I'm not mistaken, I'm making the same damage that I did before, I think. Well, I cannot see, but I'm pretty sure that I did also 4 damage before.
Yes.
And if that's the case, will you say that the reaction of pain is similar, greater, or lesser than before?
It seems to react similarly to when you hit the other one with lightning, you think. Similarly effective magic, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It looks equally as pissed off about the fire as the lightning. Tokra.
Okay, Tokra kind of guess he heard the wolf in front of him that he was swinging at die. I guess it sort of let out a death howl or something, maybe.
Yep.
And he would have heard Ivanna and the wolf strike at each other and miss horribly. So he's gonna swing his maul in that direction.
Okay.
I guess the reckless counteracts blindness again.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, this one had the help action on it anyway.
Oh, it'd help on. Okay.
So you can probably you probably can forego the reckless if you wish. The 12 misses though.
Okay. No, he's still reckless anyway.
Okay. Can't
He
see
misses.
shit.
Okay. I can't see shit. Fuck! I know you're there somewhere.
Okay, Ned.
Okay, Ned. It's gonna stay where he is and keep tugging on those ears, I think.
Okay. Ted.
Okay, Ted would like to, against his better judgment, pivot back into the. Hang on, I'm on the ruler. There we go. Go back into a cluster of people, but doing this so that he can cast Bane and hit all four of the wolves within 30 feet.
All right.
So I believe it's actually a DC 15 because my Pact Keeper adds +1 to saving throw DC.
Sounds good. Okay. So DC 15. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Yeah.
Nice.
So all 3 of these ones to the south are baned. Good baning. Good baning to you, sir.
Good.
The top one too.
And the
Up
first
on
one,
two.
because it's 14. So it's
Oh,
15.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very good baning to you, sir.
I'm 8 for 8 with Bane. That's
Impressive.
Okay.
Bane Lord.
The Bane Lord. I want to be called the Bane Lord. Okay, this one's going to try to bite Ivanna, but the Bane gives it, what is it, minus, oh hold on, is it a
1d4.
1d4? Nice. Good thing. Okay,
Was
this
that
one,
a hit without the Bane?
Yeah.
No.
I think so.
One added the Bane, did it? I thought it was a roll for.
Oh, did it? Oh no, hold on. Minus 1d4 plus 4
Yeah.
plus 2. I think it worked.
Yeah.
Yep. It worked.
Alright, this one's going for Teddy.
Ow.
Oh, still gets you. Okay. 13 piercing damage.
Oh, now it's
Okay. That's right. And then concentration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, fuck. I thought it was going to be the 20. Oh, the Bane already goes away.
Sure is.
Shit. Oh, well, it protected Ivanna at least.
That's true.
Okay,
I
Direwolf.
relinquished my title of Baylord.
Bane Duke.
He'll attack the one to the north.
All right.
Sorry, where's it?
That works.
Cool. Dimensional.
Okay, 10 biting damage. It yips and snarls.
The second one will attack the one to the southwest. That one there.
All right, with advantage.
Okay. Oh,
Oh yeah, no, that
I rolled
misses.
exactly the same. End turn.
I feel like at this point they kind of, both stand up on their reared legs, kind of climb up at each other, like kind of snapping and like whacking at each other, but neither of them manages to do any damage. Okay, Wumbo.
Right, Wumbo's gonna come to this wolf, and as it's sort of distracted, looking the other way, he's gonna go for a rapier attack.
You're still super quiet. I don't know why.
Oh.
Is it just me?
Holy!
Ah,
Moly.
sweet.
All right. Okay.
Beat him up.
Yeah, that's right. Get ready to Wumbo. Oh,
Wumbo combo.
rumble, wumble, wumble, rumble.
All right.
And on top of that, so the sneak attack, normal. Oh wait, or critical. I should do critical.
Yeah. I can just double it if you want.
Okay.
So another 20. And that's just from... That's the rapier.
That's the rapier. I don't think I also get the dagger. Or do I?
I think you can use the dagger because they're
The
both
nick?
light. Yeah, they're both light weapons.
Well, I was seeing somewhere that like the rapier isn't light, but isn't included in Nick. But
Actually,
if that's
she is, I think.
if you're happy to,
no, Nick, because Nick comes from the dagger. So when you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make it as part of the attack action instead of as a bonus action.
oh,
Make this
okay. I
extra
think
attack
I'm
anyways.
misreading it
Yeah, so it's just from the dagger.
from
So
the
yeah,
dagger.
you can do, because they're both light weapons, you can
Sweet.
go rapier dagger,
Okay.
but you don't have to use your
well,
bonus action because of the Nick property.
Okay. Sweet.
That hits. Another 4. All right. It's looking bloodied.
And- excellent. And I'm
There's-
going to disengage.
All right.
Bonus action disengage.
Yeah, and you've like come over here and shanked it a couple of times,
Yeah.
and it's just been like punched by fire. It's looking like scorched, and there's like blood in its fur. Vakos.
Vakos will be like, Tokra, I'll give you something to hit. And he wants to use Sacred Flame on one of these wolves.
Ooh.
All right. Actually, Wumbo, you said disengage. Did you intend to move?
No. No. No.
Did you mean dodge?
Yeah, dodge.
Okay, sweet.
Wait, can I do that? No, I have to disengage and move away.
What is it? Cunning action.
Yeah, cunning.
Dash, disengage, and hide. Okay, sweet.
Mm.
All right. Sacred Flame on... Was it this one?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, dex save. As these black tendrils come out of the snowy earth,
Oh.
it kind of just backs up.
And Vakos will just step to the side as well.
All right.
Hmm.
Okay. This one is going to... It's going to blow some of this cold breath. God damn it. But I'm pretty sure this can. No, I better double check. Is it this one that works? Yeah. It's gonna do it. It's gonna do it like this. So it'll get Wumbo, Tokra, and Ivanna. Shit, this is probably gonna take you down again, Wumbo. Maybe. So give me a DC 12 con save.
DC 12.
I've had like so many natural ones.
Hey.
All right. So if you pass, you take half. Oh. Okay.
Apply half.
Still up.
I can't bring Wumbo down so easily.
Oh, Ivanna's also just up.
Oh.
All right. Ivanna, how do you react to that frosty breath in the face?
I might use a
Sorry, I'm just going to use my ring there to negate that damage. Hell yeah. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I might use my
Excellent.
potion as a bonus action on myself.
Okay.
Healing.
Clunk.
10.
Sweet.
That's healing. And I will use. I'll just go for an attack again. Because I can't. Oh, yeah. Can't use 2 bonus actions.
That hits.
Yes.
Which one are you targeting?
The one that smashed me with a cold.
Yeah, I think that was this one. And you can roll again if you want to see if you get advantage, a crit. Because it did have the help action on it.
Oh, I had the help? Okay. Take again. Yeah. Eight. So yeah, I don't need to roll that one again. That's the max.
Okay.
Um.
And was that Booming Blade again?
Yeah, I'll do Booming Blade.
Okay. All right, Weasel.
And the weasel also run up a couple of meters and cross to another branch
And do it again?
and shake it. Yeah.
On the other side, like for this one?
It's
There's just the same one.
Same side, but on the climb up a bit higher to a different branch. Or I can get the other way if you like.
Give me an athletics check to see if you can shake the branch this time. It's even higher up, so it should actually be even easier.
He does have a climbing. He does have a climbing speed.
Yeah. Oh, no, not to see if he can climb, just to see if he can like shake this branch.
Yeah, true. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
It doesn't really make sense because it's a higher up branch. It's probably easier to do than the previous one. Oh, fuck it. I'll just say you can do it.
Okay. I was trying to find his stats. I need lists like
it works.
3 of them. Okay.
My logic didn't hold up to my scrutiny. All right, this is going to try to bite the direwolf. And hits.
Sorry, which one was that one?
This one?
Wolf? Okay, yeah.
With 11 piercing.
Okay.
Okay, Vennfjeld.
Okay. Do we have any of the werewolves like bloodied?
Yeah, this one up here is looking pretty bad.
Okay. Cool. So what I'm gonna do is gonna move here. So the distance now from the enemy is 10, right?
Yep.
So should be able to do it even from. If I were here, the distance will be how much?
15.
Yeah. Okay. So it should be because I have 5 of an arm and 10 plus for the thingy. So I'm gonna use just in case. So it's gonna cover himself in fire and prepare a combo.
All right.
Because it's very angry about how useless he is being. It's the first of all. Which means that I'm gonna throw an arm strike with the fire elemental strike. Okay.
11 misses.
That misses, okay.
Wait, which one? Are you targeting this one actually? Or no, this one?
The one on the top, yeah. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna attack again. Misses again.
No.
And I'm gonna use the last focus point that I have to attack again.
Okay. It follows you this time as you go over there. It knows what to expect, and it's kind of like jumping from like side to side as you're trying to send these like bolts of fire towards it. That one hits though.
That one hits finally, fucking finally. And I'm gonna do.
All right. That's
okay.
all right.
So it's gonna like sense a fist of fire, and he dodges. Sends another fist of fire that he dodges again, and he like flips on the air, sending like a diagonal wave of fire, and
nice.
Hopefully that hits.
Like a sort of chop, and it just goes like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It like outsmarts it. It's trying to jump back and forth, and that one just hits it in the chest. It's got like a couple of big scorch marks across it, but it's still up. Tokra.
Tokra's mad that he keeps missing this one, and he sees all this flame going up to the north, so he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna just run towards the flame where that's going, because he knows there's a wolf there, and just try to swing at this thing.
Can I take an up attack at him? I don't remember that's when you have wings that I can't, isn't it? Okay, yeah. This one will try to bite him as he runs away, but nope, he's fine.
Okay. Recklessly again, so it'll be a normal.
That hits?
Ooh. That hits, yes. Okay, damage. 10 damage.
Not quite down.
And it'll be a DC 13 con save again.
Oh yeah, alright. Yeah.
He's down, but not down.
Yeah, but he like kind of collapses, I think, like after you hit him, like he's sort of shuddering and like struggling to like stay standing, and kind of collapses into the snow. Ned.
Okay, Ned might just swing around this wolf a little bit further to flank with Ivanna. And
he has to go there.
Sure.
It's kind of like it has to be a perfect opposite.
Okay. Well, if he's kind of behind the wolf now, maybe tug it on his tail for a help action.
Okay. So help and flanking. All right, Teddy.
Okay. This wolf here, because it's prone, no opportunity attacks.
You would know that it's just difficult. You think because it's prone, if you try to get away from it, it's gonna you think it's very likely to struggle to try to attack you.
But it gets like a chance still.
You think it's still pretty dangerous, even though it's prone.
I see. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I will start with a bonus action healing word on myself. Let's do that. Oh, sorry, that was too many dice. Why did it do that?
Did it at second level.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Can I just do it at first level?
Yeah, that's all right.
Um,
Maybe just redo it.
Cast at. It's hard with the mechanics of Foundry because I get healing word from being a druid initiate, which means I should only be casting it at level 1 without a spell slot. But then it's not letting me cast it at level 1 without a spell slot. If that makes sense.
You mean, so if you cast it and then you say like don't consume spell slot, then you can say cast at level. Oh, and it doesn't give you the option.
It only gives me pack slot, which is it's a druid initiate spell.
All right. What's healing word at first level? Just 2d4 plus 3. Yeah, just give me a 2d4 maybe.
Yeah, great.
And I'll have a look at that between sessions.
Great. So 2d4 plus 3?
Yep.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay. Better than the 4d4, that's funny. All right. That was my bonus action, and then my action is going to cheerlead Ned so that he can use his reaction to sting this wolf here.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, here we go for a sting.
With advantage and +1.
Advantage?
Yeah, that hits. Yeah, because it had the help action from Ned.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he helps himself. What can you say? All right, I'll try crit fish mazer. Okay, no worries. Do the attack.
Yep, still hits.
Oh, no, not attack. Wait. Damage. Whoops. Disregard the last roll. There we go. Good work, Ned.
18. All right, that's pretty good. It like turns around to face Ned. It looks pretty unhappy about that. Okay.
So that's it.
This one is going to try to bite Ivanna. All right. Fails. This one up here, ooh, it's being attacked by... What is it going to do? It's going to go for Tokra. It's got advantage.
Advantage. Yep.
Does it still miss? No, it hits. Okay. All right, 13 piercing.
5 to 6.
As it... oh, sorry, it would have stood up. Pulls itself to its feet and then tries to bite you. Does bite you. Okay, direwolf. Oh, you're on mute.
Sorry, he's going to retaliate and bite back. Okay.
This one will have advantage if it's attacking the top one.
Yep. Cool. Advantage.
That hits. How does this direwolf kill this winter wolf?
Oh, I think the direwolf will like bite into its neck and just like bury it into the ground, like as it's like closing its jaws onto him until he hears a snap.
Just pushes it down. All right.
Crushing its neck. Cool. His movement, the wolf's movement, will be to move into this position, that position there.
Okay. Other direwolf.
A direwolf will attack the one to its bottom left. Sorry, just call that. With advantage because of pack tactics.
Yep.
Oh, and the help action as well.
That hits.
Cool. Damage.
Sweet. Okay, and Wumbo.
Okay. Wumbo is going to he's gonna chug his last potion of healing.
All right.
Okay. Applies healing, and then he's gonna come down here and he's gonna bring out his rapier. And
He's got
then
plus
attack.
one because it's
He's got
flanked.
+1. Well, he's got +1, and then he also has advantage because I have an ally within 5 feet.
Sweet.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, he doesn't have an advantage.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have advantage, but he can do
He doesn't
sneak.
have advantage. Yeah, but he can do sneak. Okay. Oh, dang it, that was close.
Can I give you a reaction +2?
Ooh.
That'll hit.
Hey, sweet. And as well, a sneak attack.
Okay.
And as
Six.
well, a sneaky little dagger attack.
That also hits.
Sweet.
Another 7. All right, this thing is definitely looking bloodied now, but at the top of the round,
Oh god.
we will end combat
Huh?
because I tire of this. No, I'm just kidding. Because we're at the end of round 4. As you are fighting these remaining 3 wolves, which it actually looked like you guys were going to pull through and kill the rest of those wolves. But at this point, you hear this loud, shaking sound as you kind of like turn to look into the blizzard, look up the hill to see what this sound is. You think at first that it might be like another wolf or more wolves coming, and whatever this, you see this like big silhouette kind of bounding out of the snow, and it just whatever this thing is, it like lets out this big roar, like roar, and all of a sudden a polar bear bounds through the blizzard towards you, and it just dives into your midst, and it calls out to you in a woman's voice, "Quickly, follow me, or else the storm will claim you. The wolves will claim you." And this polar bear sort of runs around the side of you and kind of like headbutts one of these wolves that's just like and kind of like backs up. And she sort of rears up and like lets out another roar, and sort of the 3 of these wolves kind of like begin like backing away. She turns to you as they sort of back away into the snow, and she kind of says like, "Come with me."
If you want to live.
Yeah. "Come with me if you want to live." And
So I guess then he will jump to the back of the. I'm guessing if he wants us to go with her or on top of the bear.
she doesn't specify. What do you do?
Well, Vennfjeld's gonna assume that she wants us to ride, so I'm gonna jump on top of the bear.
She
I'm
even
gonna start sending fire to the wolves so that they stay behind.
nice. Yeah, she will facilitate you jumping on her back. She'll kind of like lower a bit as she sees you're about to do that. She kind of turns about a little bit as you're kind of like sending these fire fists towards these wolves, and they kind of back out of the way. One of them is sort of like probably injured a bit after it's been headbutted by this polar bear. What does everyone else do?
Wait for me. Clamber on.
Tokra's very
Yeah, but
thankful
the-
due to the fire fists that he has something to follow. He can
Daddy's just holding Tokra's hand.
drag you along with me.
Vakos will command his wolves to follow, make sure the weasel's on one at the back of them.
Awesome. All right, you can all be carried by or sort of grab onto her fur in the darkness. I imagine Tokra probably has to do something like that.
Yeah.
and follow this polar bear into the storm. And she takes you some way, maybe probably 15-20 minutes or something like that. And you see up above that there is the outcrop that eluded you previously because of your shitty rolls. They weren't even that bad. The DC was pretty high. What were you going to say, Angelo?
No, they're all bad. Like, it was a bad night.
Oh, were they actually all bad? I remember there was like an 11.
There was a lot of survival rolls in there.
She comes up here to this outcrop and like runs into this cave. And you can all be sort of like dragged in through this narrow, like twisting passageway that opens into this larger chamber. And she kind of drops you fireside before shedding her wild shape and transforming into a young drow woman.
Are we still on top of the bear when she transforms? Or?
No, she kind of tips over and allows you to slide off. Why, do you resist? Like, cling on?
Will that happen to be Elaheh? What was her name?
Yes, you recognize this as Elaheh Madra, the small, slender, obsidian-skinned drow woman with lilac eyes, and she's got this long white hair that's like full of braids and feathers and charms. She is a druid that you encountered previously. She kind of shifts down from polar bear form and sort of shakes. And you can see that you're in this very comfortable cave now. It's full of rugs and furs. There's like shelves carved into the walls containing like herbs and medicines and books and other trinkets. And there's like wall hangings depicting scenes of nature. You also see like this really kind of fancy magical looking sword, sort of leaning sheathed in a corner. And the cave is also inhabited by other animals. You can see like a snow leopard snoring loudly by the fire. There's a family of Arctic foxes, like nesting in a pile of furs. You think she's like rescued these animals from the storm. There's maybe like assorted birds and rodents hiding in various corners and pockets and things. And she says, do any of you need healing?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes, thank you,
We'll
ma'am.
just form a line.
She will heal anyone that needs it to half of their, let me see, probably like half of whatever damage you've been dealt, if that makes sense.
Off of whatever.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't
Does that include
Half of what we're missing.
what you've since healed or no?
What do you mean?
Ooh.
As in, like, I'd technically be dead if I hadn't been healed a couple times.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
right now,
I just mean like if you're on like 18 out of 24, what do I mean?
just 6, right?
So
just
which is
half
6, so
that.
she can do you like
Okay.
three healing.
So if if I'm 11 off my full,
Yeah.
is that
Then she'll
5
do
or
6?
6?
5. Yeah.
5. Okay. Thank you.
So she kind of comes to each of you and sort of puts her hands on you and like channels this like greenish, kind of goldish energy into you. These like little twinkling kind of stars around her arms, sort of kind of going into you, like warm you up and heal you a bit.
Why, thank you very much. That was some opportune timing.
She says, "You're lucky that I found you. I was just taking one look outside again, one more look to make sure there were no creatures in need of my help. I suppose that you kind of meet the description of creatures that needed my help. Although, to be honest, as I approached, it looked like you had killed at least a couple of those wolves. And I have to admit, I was as afraid for the wolves as I was for you."
Well, Inspector Wumbo's my name, and I'm very pleased to meet you.
She kind of shakes your hand and says, "It is nice to meet you as well. My name is Elaheh." She turns to those of you that she recognizes, so Ivanna and Teddy, Tokra, Vakos, says like, "It is good to see you again. I see you are still roaming the wilds of these parts. Are you on some other quest? Questing again, perhaps?"
We were horribly lost.
We're not doing anything, we're just lost.
Trying to get to the pub.
Yeah, we were trying to find a caravan that was attacked and by the undead. They crossed the river and then we lost the trail. And then the storm hit.
I see, the undead. Yes, there have, I have made many undead sightings in this area for actually a long time. Please, sit down. She kind of like gestures for you to take a seat around the fire. There's various like logs and things that you can sit on. Maybe she sort of kneels down. She's got like perhaps like a pot of something like bubbling in the fire. She stirs it. Maybe this leopard sort of like lifts its head, like kind of lowers its head again and goes back to sleep.
Did you see any of these skeletons carrying a little pouch?
Or a sack?
I did not see any skeletons anytime recently.
Oh.
So, if it's not too much to ask, who told you that we were in danger?
I was simply out scouting to see if there were other animals that needed my help. And when I saw that there was a conflict between you and some wolves, as I said, it was difficult for me to tell if it was you or them that were more in danger, but I thought it would be easier to bring you to my cave than they.
So we were lucky that we were kind of losing, probably. If we were winning against the wolves, you would have attacked us.
It did. I understand that winter wolves like that are quite dangerous and will often attack, especially if they need food. If I had thought that it looked like you were simply hunting them for sport, maybe I would have reacted differently. It is hard for me to say. Were you hunting them for sport?
Oh, no.
I'm glad that it didn't go that way.
So am I. I know at least some of you are quite powerful. I would not want to fight any of you. She begins like filling up like a wooden bowl that she has with like some soup, this soup spoon from this broth. She says, "Please, let's talk less of conflict between us and more of our friendship." She passes the bowl to Vakos.
Oh, Vakos is going for it.
And what about you, my dwarven friend? She offers one to Vennfjeld.
I'm not a dwarf. I'm a Goliath.
She looks kind of surprised, and then she like glances at Tokra and like glances back at you and says, my mistake. My Goliath friend.
And he tries to reach his hand upwards.
What, to reach the roof of the cave?
No, I mean, she's taller than him, I'm guessing.
Oh, right. She's pretty short, but yeah, not as short as him. Nice to meet you, my Goliath friend.
was the question again?
What was my question?
Would you like some soup?
Yeah, would you like some soup?
I don't like it work?
Yes. Yes. It should be hot. Be careful, in fact.
Much appreciated.
She'll offer all of you a bowl of soup.
Ah, thank you. Ah, this is delicious.
Were you talking about me, Elaheh?
Was I what, sorry?
Were you talking about... Well, you said only some of us were pretty powerful, and I was just wondering if you were talking about me.
Exactly.
Self-conscious, are you, mate?
No, I simply meant that I have not previously met these two among you, this Goliath and this I dare not say your species, but it is nice to meet you as well. She looks at Inspector Wumbo.
I'm a gnome.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yes, I'm a most fine and upright gnome.
Teddy, was that your name?
Yeah, Teddy. At your service.
Of course, I did not mean to imply that you were not very powerful.
Okay, it's not like I was thinking about it a lot. It's fine. We appreciate your hospitality. Hopefully, this storm can subside and we can move forward in our hunt for this undead force.
I do have a good feeling that the storm will pass by tomorrow.
Is there certain areas that the undead have been gathering about?
I see them wandering around here and there, but there is, I believe, a necromancer that lives only a few hours from here. So I assume that they are the result of the magic of that necromancer.
Yes, that's where we are. We're headed that way, towards the necromancer.
I see.
And it's of a dire urgency. We have to get there as soon as we can. He's gonna do some magic, some powerful magic. We need to stop it. I don't know if we can wait all night, or we can traverse through this storm, or do we have to wait it out?
I strongly suggest you wait it out. I sense that it will pass by morning, but you are welcome to stay here with me and my friends. But if you are looking for this necromancer, I believe I can point you in the direction of where they live. Years ago, you see, I saw what appeared to be a man looking down from Bell's bench. He looked tall, but wore a hooded cloak so his face was obscured by shadow. The cloak was beautiful and ornate, I remember. But I could sense necromantic energy around him. It was very powerful. And I had seen the dead roaming the hills and forests for decades, in fact. A very long time. I did not know where they came from until I saw this necromancer. But I have been too afraid to approach him. I believe he is very powerful. I can feel it.
When was the first time you saw this necromancer?
This was some years ago now. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
And in your time, have you ever had to face against these creatures that he summons? We had a battle against them, but we were just hoping for the best in our battle.
Maybe 10, 12 years ago, I did have to fight some undead that were attacking some of the animals. But I managed to... They were not too much trouble. There were only 3 of them. I don't know what they were doing. They were just wandering around. And it was very strange. One of them was dressed in strange clothes. I don't know how to describe it. I've never seen a fashion like that before. But I assumed...
Wait, sorry. So you're saying that the dead are just strolling around aimlessly?
Yes, for decades. There seem to have been undead in this area just from time to time. I have spotted them.
That seems like a waste of magic.
Indeed. I do not know what the purpose is. But more than once I have seen them dressed. Like fully dressed, not in rotten clothing, but in unusual, different outfits. I don't know what to make of it.
Like noble?
Some of them, yes. I've seen one wearing I can only describe it as a beautiful gown of some kind.
Did you ever recognize a crest of a family?
No. I do not know that many crests or... I spent most of my life in the Underdark until I escaped, and since then I've been living in the hills, in the foothills of the spine of the world, and I do not encounter crests very often. But there were some other of these undead who were dressed more like soldiers. It is very strange. Some of them, look more like warriors. Some of them almost, yes, as you say, like nobles or something.
And was their behavior similar to the undead, or did they seem a bit more intelligent?
They seem to be wandering around. But, possibly with purpose? Like exploring. I'm not sure. Scouting, maybe?
How far are we from the... there's a path on the spine of the world that connects the north with the southern areas, and is used usually as for commercial purposes. How far are we from that path?
Maybe a few hours or so. I know the path of which you speak.
Sorry, it was that kid out of game, sorry.
Oh, right. Well, you still probably have to ask her, especially seeing as you've been lost.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, yeah, fair. So, the same question, but with stutter.
Also, I can't remember the name of the path. But I think I know what you're talking about.
Me neither. I know that it exists, but...
Yeah, there is a map in here, but I'm not sure if... Because so there's the east way. Hold on, I can show you this map. And I think you can cross at East Haven and kind of go through the spine of the world that way. There's also this Icewind pass to the north, but I feel like that just kind of, leads into the wilderness, so I'm not sure exactly. But yeah, I think she would probably say that that this path is like nearby.
Teddy would remember the name of the wolf tribe. What's the name of the wolf tribe we were investigating?
So all of the tribes are referred to as the Reghead tribes, if they're these like human tribes. And then I think it's just the Reghead wolf tribe.
Okay. Elaheh, we have a reason to believe that this necromancer might be connected to the Reghead wolf tribe. And Teddy will pull out the wolf brooch that we found in... Like, is there any kind of presence of that tribe within the area? Do they kind of cross? Does that area kind of interlap at all?
There are not any in the immediate vicinity of Bell's Bench, where I've seen this necromancer, but there are tribal communities scattered here and there. Although they are very wary of magic. So it would seem quite surprising to me if they were somehow involved with this necromancer.
Okay. I had a running theory that perhaps a tribe got collectively possessed or something, but I'm not sure.
The way that these skeletons that I saw were dressed did not make me think of Reghead tribespeople. I only saw a couple dressed this way. I saw a couple of soldier-like undead, and one or two that were dressed in this fancy manner. But this is over decades of living here. It's not like I'm seeing them all the time.
Yeah. By the way, it was Kuldahar, the path.
What's it called?
Kuldahar.
Okay.
Kuldahar Pass.
Alright. I have to look it up and look at a map and see if it actually is like...
Yeah. And she said it was like somewhat close, or?
I think so. I think it's probably like a few hours away, a couple of hours away, something like that.
Okay.
If that makes sense. If it totally doesn't make sense, then maybe not. I mean, we're somewhere in the foothills of the spine of the world. She kind of says, like, that Bell's Bench is, well, it's just a term that I use, really, to refer to this elevated terrace, or step. It's about 2 hours away as well, to the north. But basically, there's an ancient bronze church bell that rests on this step, which is why I call it Bell's Bench. I suspect the bell was made by giants in ancient times. And the bench is situated atop an escarpment where the hills meet the base of the mountains. It's a massive bell, and it's kind of resting on its side, forming almost like a sort of a cave. And this is where I saw this necromancer peering down from. Just by this bell. I think maybe the necromancer may be living in the bell, using it like a cave, like a shelter.
Well, it sounds like we have a destination.
This is me talking, not Tokra, because he's not smart enough to figure it out. But maybe, do you think he was experimenting in the years leading up to this moment now, and he's finally coming to fruition for what's been happening?
So I think actually, if Tokra isn't able to figure this out, then you wouldn't be able to have that discussion with the other characters without kind of metagaming, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Elah, what use do you have for that nice sword that you've got hung up there?
This sword is a where was I? It's a moon touch short sword. I used this sword when I was escaping the Underdark long ago. But I have not had any use for it for a very long time.
Well, I didn't want to put words in your mouth, but I felt the exact same thing.
You felt that you do not have use for it either?
No, that as a protector of the animals, I can't see what a great polar bear would have for a small sword.
It is true. Usually, if I must engage in more, let me say, ferocious activities, I am not even able to clasp a sword in my form of choice. Why do you ask?
I just think everything that we can, every asset that we can possess to take down this necromantic force surely must be good for the nature of the land.
She kind of looks down and thinks for a moment, looks over at the sword, turns back to you and says, "Rubbish." No, she says, she says, "That makes a lot of sense to me. Of course I would like to be rid of this necromantic presence. If you really wish to go to Bell's Bench, I can point you in the right direction tomorrow morning when the storm has passed, and I will give you this sword. You can take it with you. May it protect you in the way that it protected me." She'll even kind of stand up and go and like pick it up from where it's leaning and bring it over and kind of hand it over to you, Teddy.
You chose the right person.
It's really good.
That's very, very selfless. Very selfless, Elaheh. We appreciate it.
Who wishes for the moon touch sword, or is it indeed Teddy?
What's the? Is it a short sword? You said.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Moon touch short sword. Does anyone use a short sword?
Short sword.
No.
Technically, I could, but it's not something that really fits my character. It has proficiency, so if it's needed.
She's like standing there, like holding it out to Teddy, like.
We'll take this, but we won't use it. And
I thought you wished for this.
we'll just sell it.
At the very least, it will provide you with light in the darkness.
That's great.
Tokra's eyes light up. Yes,
All right, I'll give it to Tom.
There we go. There we go.
Should be. It should be in there now. Oh, it didn't put it in the weapons. That's all right. I'll have a look at it between sessions. But yeah, she says that she will give you directions in the morning, and you can all take a long rest. There's various furs and maybe even like cushions and kind of blankets and things that she's sewn. Actually, would there be furs? Maybe she takes furs from like animals who have died.
Maybe 3 dire wolves out in it.
That's true. Let me just go and whip up some furs. And
Hope you didn't hunt them.
she can explain to you that she only takes the furs when animals when it's time for them to give their lives naturally.
I was going to say, I do have 2 dire wolves sitting at the front. They will disappear at dawn.
I
If
feel
they
like
disappear earlier, I won't blink an eyelid, that's fine.
I feel like like what happens with that if you because I think they're like magical summons, right? I don't know if you can. It's pretty funny though. You like take off their pelts, and then like I guess the pelts would also disappear. He's like,
the long rest was that. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah, everyone can take a long rest. Daniel, if you want to take a long rest, if you open up your character sheet on the details page, you can just up the top where there's that like TP or tent. If you just click that, you can do finish long rest. And you also need to add your hit points back, and I think hit dice as well manually after you take the long rest.
I lost. I cannot see my character anymore.
Oh, if you go to the right and then
Actions?
3 down, play characters.
Oh yeah, okay.
If you open that player
Yeah.
characters,
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, so we're not doing use the hit, like you restore automatically at long rest?
Yeah, I'm not worrying about that
Okay.
because like in my longer standing campaign, well, it will be a longer standing campaign. We've only had 1 season, but anyway, in my long standing campaign, the long rest doesn't automatically restore hit points, and I still have the settings set like that because I'm scared to change it if I forget how it worked and etc. So the long rest will automatically restore all of your spell slots and features and everything, but then you just got to manually give yourself your hit points and your hit dice back, which you can do by just clicking the edit button, and then you can just hit
So I
the-
just click finish long rest, and then I change my hit points to the max.
Yep, that'll do it. And yeah, you can
All right, thank
enjoy
you.
cuddling up to a leopard, a snow leopard, or some Arctic foxes.
Or a weasel.
But yeah, did the weasel come in with you?
Oh yeah, it'll be like maybe like laying on its back with his belly out near the fire, stretched out.
Awesome. And then it's having the time of its life, and then it just disappears. At some point throughout the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for playing.
And nice to meet you, Anna and Dan.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Well, nice to interact with you. I've seen you.
Yeah, Anna sees all.
I've heard of you.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right, thanks everyone. Enjoy your weekends and
yeah.
weeks, and I'll see you next Wednesday.
Yeah. Cool.
Thanks.
Guys, see you then.
Thank you.
Thank you.